me.
What's going on?
You
But
like,
oh shit.
you know what I mean? Like I just didn't
so,
respond.
like you really put in the shoes.
It was nothing like it was crazy about it. You feel me?
Preparing downfall and stuff like that. But I really appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, for bringing this to awareness. Like a lot of people are making this entertainment, but then again, it's like a lot of people with health have been, you know what I'm saying, seriously put at risk. Like I'm getting calls from numerous people.
Good call.
Numerous people spreading rumors, spreading false allegations, accusations. Like it's crazy.
Well,
I didn't know I had two chats up. I didn't know I had two chats up.
Again, I want to have the other side.
I had one on my OBS and one on the toolkit.
The reason why I brought you on is because I've had sexual relationships with somebody.
Oh wait, how?
Sex with you. And I wanted to have you come on here and clarify that. So have you ever had sex with GUCCI3RD?
I ain't never heard that girl. I don't know that girl. I ain't never met that girl.
Good.
I don't know.
Good. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Then you just cleared me and Sky. Sky's clean and we're just clean as a whistle. That's great. So
you good, you good.
So what about Danae? I know Danae. I saw a clip about Danae and this girl. Can you speak on the Danae situation?
Man, time like when we did content was so long ago, so it's like.
Did Adin just say he never did nothing with GUCCI3RD?
He did.
I don't know.
Didn't GUCCI3RD really say that they did something like but mad long ago?
What about there's this girl named Lil Dead Janet? Do you know who that is?
Sorry, say that again?
Janet.
Ooh, Max.
Look, I know you have 3,000 bodies.
Ooh,
I know it's kind of hard to like articulate which girl I'm talking.
This is Max right here. This is Max.
If I'm like, even the 3,000 bodies thing, like it's like everybody believes everything. Like I can say,
I was gonna say, there's no way he has 3,000 bodies.
That's true. You obviously know a lot of bodies. That's okay though, as long as you're clean about it and you're actually taking tests. You take tests. You just took a test. You just showed me you just took a test. So it's like, sex is sex, and it's good to have sex. I know it's your job and stuff, so I know you constantly.
Maxwell Dance, your time has come.
Yeah, I just the reason. Do you know about this Janet girl, Lil Dead Janet?
I never.
Okay.
Wow.
You hear Max screaming, man?
My boy Max, he just texted me and said,
No! Fuck!
Okay.
I mean,
so
there's literally tons of girls like this. Like you telling me she's the only girl? Like there's tons of girls that's literally like spoke about it. Said GUCCI3RD never gave me any.
No!
Good vibes, good content. He had to test.
Why did he get Janet? Fuck!
Like, it's crazy how, like, you know what I'm saying, there's a young black man that's like, you're only gonna take it down for me. But
the last specific girl I'm gonna ask, Ashley G. Do you know who that is? She's a girl from Miami. She's a Cuban girl.
Why did that thing?
Bad little Ashley G. Bad little she go.
Oh, that's
you got a picture of
calm.
her?
I do. Give me 1 second.
That's calm.
Give me 1 second.
Oh nah, this is calm.
Also, too, Adin, I'm about to have these girls also to come on here to talk to you real quick.
100%.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Okay, you don't know.
I know.
Okay.
There's also a few other things I also want to talk about too. So.
Oh, nah, nigga dodged the
Let's
bullet.
have an open discussion. If you'd like to add the girls in now, I'm gonna.
Nah, Chad, should I?
The whole situation.
I don't even do that. I don't even do that. She.
Oh, so you're retiring?
This is not her type. It's not her type.
GUCCI3RD is
It's not her
retired.
type.
I'm done with everything. Cause
not
for
her
one, it's like, man, like when I first got
Let me
into
see if they
content,
follow
like I was doing it, you know what I'm saying, like just for, you know what I'm saying, like
See
for
a
the
big?
course, you know what I'm saying,
hold
like,
on.
just for the excitement involvement at work. But just knowing how much situations, how much you know what I'm saying, like how much is like kind of like
What is his Instagram?
it's
They
affecting other
don't
people
follow each
around
other.
me. It's like I personally like I don't care how much money I'm making off this. I personally would, you know what I'm saying, like rather just lead a more peaceful life where it's like, you know what I'm saying, really.
Hey, hello, can you hear me? Yo. Your mic, no, your mic. Okay, try to fix that really quick.
No bullshit, you looking skinny, bro?
Maybe hang up and come back?
Nah, they say I'm fat.
I'm about to add academics. He said he's about to say fuck all this shit and ask the real shit. So.
No! Fucking go! W7 chat, nigga. Add that nigga.
Yo.
Add that nigga.
Getting the call and press him, Silk son. Nigga, what the fuck?
Try hanging
What the
up
fuck
and
I
come
need to
back
press
in.
him for, nigga?
Tom, send a text for him to hang up and come right back in, please.
None of my, you feel me? None of my got hit. I was like, what?
So none of mine got hit.
Tom. Yeah, hang up and jump back in.
It's cracking, Mari.
Let's see here.
Get in this bitch. What's I saying on screen right now?
I'm gonna just. He's gonna want to add some girls in, so I'm gonna.
I fuck with the Common Got Killed bit. That's that one like my top 5
Can you hear
enemies.
me?
That was S-Def. That was S-Def.
Exterior is just an
agent.
agent.
You want to add in the Discord?
Yeah.
He's
gonna want to add some girls in, so I'm gonna add academics.
Bro, this nigga is like breaking his mic on purpose,
Yo,
bro.
can you hear me?
Name the main character.
Is there a way?
Joke's on you.
It's good.
We don't know who the main
What were you
character
saying?
was, nigga.
Send
We thought nigga that was the main character.
Discord of the girl
Nigga, he died.
to
Come on, bro. Yo, you can't. Yo, Terror.
Shut up, man. Silky's talking too fucking much, bro. Holy fuck. I just watched this on the 8th stream. This nigga just shut the fuck up. Fuck Silky.
Hey,
Oh, we go.
there we go. Okay, do you have the girls that you want to add in the Discord?
Yeah.
How's he not adding act though?
Your mic broke again. I don't know what's
So he said,
going on
"I'm
here.
getting
Your
wet,
mic
nigga."
fucked up again.
Is there a way
There we
that
go. It's good. It's good. What were you gonna say?
I'm about to
Send your Discord. Send the Discord of the girl
Bro, add
to Tav. You guys have his number. Send it,
yeah.
and he'll add them in. He'll add them in.
So her Discord link?
Send it to Tav. Send the Discord stuff to Tav, and he's gonna send it to my buddy Prismel, and then Prismel's gonna add her in here. You're just gonna I'm gonna create the group, and you're gonna have to join the new call. Join this new call I'm inviting you to.
Okay.
Oh my god, that act. Oh my god, that act. Yes, act. It's time, nigga. It's time, nigga. Get teed, act. Take a shot, nigga. Get teed. Oh my fucking god, nigga. Let's go, nigga.
Okay, now just send the girls' profiles to Prismel, and he's gonna add them in. Okay, now just send the girls' profiles to.
Holy fam, it's about
Oh, why
to get
there's an
crazy.
echo.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's probably
shit.
me. Come on, Cam. Brother, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Niggas been whacking off to some of these hoes for a long time.
Oh my god, nah, nigga. This nigga act is crazy.
Camera on and shit, feel me? Man,
Young black man.
I know, man. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, brother.
Brother, listen. I'm just here to, you know, get some clarity for the, you fucked the game up with this one, brother. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Niggas been whacking off to some of these hoes for a long time. Niggas is one. Yo, I'm keeping it a bean.
Bro,
Niggas,
bro.
yo, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like a lot of my friends, they've been flying out OnlyFans bitches for a long time. They call me nervous. Like niggas just call me like, yo, this is like game 7 nervousness, brother. Let me just. I know you laughing, but I gotta ask, brother. You ain't gonna sit up here and tell me that shorty bitch your dick. Niggas said they seen a goddamn pimple the size of Mount Everest on your dick. No homo. When you was with shorty, come on, bro. Like, so you telling me that was just random?
Nah.
Alright, for one, there's no pimple. As you see, there's a cut. Literally, it's damn near like the size of like a US.
What? There's a lesion on your penis, brother. Like, listen.
Can I see it?
No. Whoa, we can't show this on Twitch. I'm on Twitch, my nigga.
No.
I know. I'm gonna look it up. Let me look it up. Let me find the picture.
Wait, you looking up his dick?
Let me show you something.
I
I'm
gotta
gonna
see.
show you. Alright, you trying to tell me Alicia grows in one day? I mean, not in a day, but a couple hours.
Brother.
We filmed 4 videos that day.
Yeah.
Pimple was there before. How come you can't see it, but you see it on the last video?
So yes,
That happened aggressive. You know, what I'm saying like aggressive aura, like.
well, I mean, all right. Let's start with your explanation first. You said there was an open cut. Number one, and I do think this is awakening for everything that's happening in the OnlyFans community because it's just not as regulated as like the porn industry, which is primarily based in LA.
So look, I literally said I have a cut on my I have a cut on my penis now.
Now, hold on. I'm gonna be honest though. I'm just trying to get some details right. You know what I mean? Because shout out to my boy Adin, but Adin trying to get a platform to talk. We just gotta get to the truth. You gotta tell me if she's lying because Adin finna get on. Yo, Adin, I might have the plug. We might get her on here tonight. Hold on.
Okay.
No.
She said you told her that you cut yourself shaving, but hair don't grow in your dick. That shit was
watching
crazy.
Adin live.
Here,
I'm watching academic stream, gang. What are you
It goes
talking
on my
about?
dick. I'll show y'all right now. No,
No
it doesn't.
homo, no homo.
Whoa!
Hair does not go at the top of your dick.
Whoa!
Yo, what is
Yo,
Adin
here
doing?
goes on my dick. It grows on my dick.
Yo.
Thank you, bro.
Not at the
It does.
top.
It goes on my dick.
I mean, nigga,
Yo.
like hair does grow on a dick,
Bro,
but like I don't be having like a hair that'll give me a cut. Like
Hold on.
I don't have no hair that's gonna give me a fucking cut.
No,
So
it
you're
doesn't.
telling me when you're shaving up your shaft.
yes, I gotta shave
Yeah, I do
everything.
sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
Nah, I don't have no hair by my
Hair grows
tip,
on my penis too.
but I don't have no hair by my tip,
Keep it
bro.
real.
Yeah.
AK, I don't know if you noticed, but if you shave, it grows like 2 inches, bro. Like no funny. It's like
Bro, hold on. We're talking about on the shaft. Like we're not talking about like pubic hair.
Act. On my life, it grows on my shaft. I swear, my life, it does. On my
Nah,
dick, it does.
It does. Mine does too. Mine does.
Troll.
right.
I had to shave.
Okay,
Hey,
no,
yo.
Don't do it.
Who are you gonna say don't do that when I can go
Hey,
find your dick
yo.
right now? if I wanted
Hold
to?
on,
Come on,
hold
bro.
on. Wait.
Hey,
I'm
yo.
trying to TMI. So how did you? So like.
Adam, all right.
Wait.
Adam,
You said there was no. Hold on.
Can you believe this?
No.
How come nobody's literally ever like accused me? Like this is the first.
No, all right, hold on. I got an answer for that. Here's the thing. From what I don't know a lot of these sex workers. I only interact with some of these whores when I'm trying to fly them out. I really think that the OnlyFans market is some really nasty bitches. Okay, here's a reality of it. This woman who came out to accuse you, she probably and I'm not saying you have it, but let's say her story is right. There's probably dozens of girls who wouldn't, because the girl who came out, like, first of all, you're saying you don't have it, so she looks stupid. So why would other women come out and speak up and say anything if they know that their career is going to be done? Nobody's going to be down to say, I caught it and it's from him. This girl who's trying to be a whistleblower, bro, who the fuck is about to go to her OnlyFans and whack off to her having all type of shit now? You get what I'm saying? So she's not helping herself. So, I think she's speaking up, basically saying, you probably got other women who got infected, they're just not speaking up. And I mean, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I would believe that. But then again, I have multiple women that I recently just filmed with, got tested, and their results showed up negative.
Hold on, but all right. I mean, we don't have to get into some of the health shit when it comes to that, but we all know.
Are we good?
Testing for HSV2 is very temperamental, right? Like, first of all, even if they do a blood test, which is supposed to be the accurate test, and by the way, I read all this watching the little sex workers like do their little spaces today, and watch health providers talk to them. You get false positives. The point is this. Because I want to stay on, like, nigga, we seen something on that video, right? You say you filmed 4 scenes.
Now what do I sound like?
Who the fuck says mid-scene, yo, let me shave mid-scene? Like, how the fuck did you get a cut?
I never said that. I never said that. I feel like you're getting the story wrong.
No, what she said, you told her it was from shaving. You said hair grows on your dick, and you do shave your shaft.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah,
but you
yeah,
also
you said
said
mid-scene.
earlier, you said act. Well, she was giving me head and her teeth is a little bit aggressive. So your official story is that she bit your dick.
I was shaving, got injured. A small injury turns into a more bigger, cut. When of course she was giving me oral. One scene, 2 scene, 3rd scene, 4th scene, like it's gonna kind of like get bigger. The cut's gonna get bigger. I never said I was cutting my dick mid-scene and said, "Oh, let's shoot." No,
Nigga, what?
no sense.
Nigga, what? Nigga, if you gotta cut, why are you even like, bro?
Yeah, why are you
But
not
if I don't cut, I'm
shooting
not fucking nothing, bro.
Herpes, and there's a taboo with it, and also people don't really understand how it's tested.
Like, what the
for,
fuck? If I shave and I get a cut, I'm not
like,
fucking up it. He's such a bad liar, man.
First
That's what I'm
of all, somebody
saying, bro.
can have
Like,
it and be
at least, like,
asymptomatic, right?
if you're gonna manipulate correctly.
I get why
This shit's
everything is
ridiculous.
viral about it, but you're saying that you 100% hand on the Bible.
I hate terrible
You've never
manipulating,
had
bro. This shit get me
any type of
so mad.
outbreak, right? And again, you've never had an outbreak before, and that
Like,
that
nigga, I know you're lying,
thing
nigga.
that was caught, because there's a part of me thinking, like, dude, I googled you. I never heard about you before, respectfully. You know what I mean? And you know, I don't know too much about male,
Good,
but I
good.
think you run that scene. Like, you know, a lot of girls want to collab with you.
What?
Apparently, she
Nigga,
wants
he
to
ain't
collab.
hit
With
none of my. Yo, whoa,
Brother.
I was lucky.
it kind of like, part of me kind of feels like, bro, she's a small creator. You the nigga who got all the clout, fucked all the girls. They need you more than you need them.
Let it burn.
That you probably was like,
Gotta
yeah, I
let
got
it
an
burn.
outbreak, but fuck this bitch.
That's
Like,
so
yo, bro,
fucked
she
up,
gonna
bro.
either have
This
to
nigga's
deal
a
with her or
plague.
whatever.
This nigga's a
And
plague to our community,
she,
bro.
and you probably did keep it a
Think
little
about
bit
how
of
many
100
old
with her.
girls-
Like,
Oh my god, nigga, shut the fuck up.
a small creator. You the nigga who got all the clout, fucked all the girls. They need you more than you need them. That you probably was like, yeah, I got an outbreak, but fuck this bitch. Like, yo, bro, she gonna either have to deal with her or whatever. And you probably did keep it a little bit of 100 with her. Like, yo, bro, you see what's up. And she, you know, thirsty for the collab, still went ahead with it. Now she's trying to expose you. Here's my thing though, right? Like, you're coming on Adin's stream to categorically deny that you never had herpes, ever, right?
Yo,
Never.
see this line, it's gonna look
Okay,
bad.
so hold on a second. Can we bring in the other girl? Actually, he has girls here
Oh,
that he's worked with. When did you work with the girls, by the way?
Did they DM you? I mean, did they send your?
Mel, did you get the girls' Discord? So, okay, let's see. Let's see. And when was the last time that you had sex with the girl?
Probably like 3 weeks ago.
Hey, by the way, can I ask you one more- if all this is cap, right? Two things come to mind. She's saying something that could you know, ruin your reputation. Have you thought about suing? And number two, why would you quit doing porn if it's not true?
Only because, for one, it's like stuff like this has happened a lot. A lot of accusations and okay, bro, like you gotta like come on. Like, what you doing?
Real quick, tell your manager to hit my manager. My manager's asking. I need the Discord. Tell your manager to send it over to my manager.
All right, bet. So hold
So
on.
yeah, that's actually to answer that question, or so you can answer that question. So yeah, what makes you just basically want to call this quits? Like what like, you know, if you basically are proven innocent, then why would you call it quits? Why would you not continue to work? Because then your name is as hot as it possibly could be, so you can make more porn and make the most money you've ever made. So why would you call it quits?
I mean, for one, I've already made enough to retire, but then again, it's like it's not really about that. I'm more so just trying to really protect my peace, family's peace, and people around me peace. I feel like ever since, you know what I'm saying, I got into the whole world of content, it's been a lot, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot to deal with, and it's like there's a lot more I want to do in my life. Like, content was not the first thing I wanted to even do in my life. Like, this is something I just kind of like fell into my hands, you know what I'm saying, when I met Tiana Trump. But at the end of the day, it's like, what can I say? I'm ready for the next chapter, honestly.
And by the way, I do want to ask, because again, you're seasoned in this, right?
Yeah.
You know how people would react to it, right? Like when she posted that up, there's obviously, I feel like there was a lot of sex education given out this week when people are trying to figure out what's what. But even if I'm going by your story, you say, you know, you had a small cut by a razor, I guess, and then her teeth got a little bit more in tune and then made it worse. So it looked like that by the fourth scene. Did you not like review the content to be like, yo, niggas is gonna think I'm burning? Like, yo, this is your career, of course, at the time, right? Like, wouldn't you be like, yo, bro, I don't want to put this out because if niggas, like, obviously we know when niggas are watching porn, unless they're Adin, they're not looking at your penis. Adin watches all penis, trust me, I know.
Well, no, I'll explain it. I actually personally,
You'll get out of here.
I don't look at. Well, I have to see a dick in the porno for sure. I can't watch girls finger themselves. I'll be real. I need to watch her get penetrated by a penis. But in particularly, like, speaking, like, I'm sure a lot of people are like that as well. Watch a girl finger herself she's kind of like playing for the camera. Watching her get fucked and penetrated, it's better for me to jerk off and come.
Yeah, no, I'm just asking, like, yo, put like this, yo, even if it was like knowing, like basic sex ed history, right? If I was having sex with the girl, right, and say, you know, all right, let's say it was a shaving issue, but it looked like it could be misinterpreted as herpes. Why would I put that video on? Second of all, it's kind of like, think about like, say you were peeing on a girl, golden shower, your pee look cloudy. You know, people are gonna say, yo, that looked like you might have like chlamydia or some other shit. Did you not look at it and be like, yo, that looks crazy? Because everyone's online and they're like, that looks crazy.
Yo, act. It's up to you, Gucci. Gucci, we can have those girls in, but Danae Davis would like to come in Discord right now. But if you don't want to have her, if you would like, Danae Davis, if she's down. No? Okay. So act, we'll do it after. Okay, tomorrow then, or whatever. We'll do you and Danae tomorrow. She's down to come in right now. But we could push it till tomorrow.
Yeah, because I have my guest already.
Yeah, well, hold on. Have you thought about legal action? Because she's accused you. I know they're now throwing around allegedly, but she's accusing you of having an infecting, which, by the way, that would be a crime, right? So if you are aware that you are diagnosed with herpes and you are intentionally disseminating that virus to other individuals without asking them if they are in consent of having sex with you, knowing that you've contracted it, you are actually committing a crime. That she's accusing you of doing such. Have you thought about, you know, clearly you don't want to get on the stream now with her. Are you thinking about like maybe even legally forcing her to either backtrack on that, shutting up, or maybe even pursuing just further legal actions to make sure she's not gonna keep saying this shit about you? Because she's saying you're spreading it.
Yeah, definitely for sure.
I want to get these.
After my results tomorrow, I definitely will.
Gucci, let's get these girls in that you wanted me to interview and ask about, at least before, you know, a decision is made, or opinions are made. I want to obviously see what you wanted to bring in here. You had some girls that you wanted to interview. Hello?
I'm adding them right now.
Okay, well, if you just send their Discords, yeah. And act after this, Danae is down to do it as well.
We here, brother. Locked in.
Yeah, so. Act, what you thinking, bro?
Here's the thing. So, you know, I've never met him. I've never met her. I'm going by what everyone is saying. I was essentially skeptical, right? Because the first thing I said, if a dude, like, let me tell you, like, I've had an injury to my penis before. I'll tell you how it happened. And it was the zipper. Like, you know, like your zipper caught in some shit. But I've never shaved the shaft. I'm talking about shaft. I've never shaved the shaft of my penis. I'm today years old knowing that dudes are, to keep it real, I don't even shave my balls, and I don't want to ask Adin, but I don't shave my balls that close. You gonna have to lick on a couple of hairs. I'm sorry.
I gotta shave my balls because I can't have her just licking hairy balls.
No. We're not talking about a wolf shit. I'm talking about this shit, not a bald egg. You get what I'm saying? Yo, it's no way your dick is growing that much hair that you're like, yo, let me get a trim to it.
Whack, I'll vouch. My dick is hairy. It's thick. Act, next time I shave my pubes, I'll send you a picture of the hair.
Yeah, we're not talking about pubes. Look, all right, this is like mad, like pause. Like, this is the shaft. So you're telling me the shaft, there's mad hair right here?
Yes, because it's so hairy. Yes.
I never heard that before. Okay.
I'm Italian and I'm Jewish. We Italians and Jew, hairy. All right, the hairs are so thick that it goes against my shaft.
Yo, bro, we don't know about you Caucasoids, but they say my boy is from Nigeria. That's not how they rock in Nigeria. My Nigerian brothers.
I will vouch.
Wait, are you Nigerian or not? They say you were Nigerian. Are you Nigerian?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
Well, I do want to vouch.
I'm on that job.
A lot of Nigerian men, they have like their pubes are like afro-y. No, it's a good thing. That's
Yo,
that,
Adin,
that
you
helps
said
you.
what?
That helps you, Gucci. That helps
Bro,
beat your case.
I don't know how you know that, like, bro. Aiden,
I watch porn, bro. Like, damn, y'all think I don't watch
Aiden's
porn?
a crazy dude.
Yo, and I know the young woman is connecting. I'll say this. I do think this is an important moment for the OnlyFans community. I think the OnlyFans community on like the porn community is very unregulated. And I'm not saying I agree with what Gucci said, but this does happen a lot, right? So a lot of the porn community, I'm not saying like porn stars don't fuck people outside of that community that tries to like, have tested and blah, blah. But there's a lot of OnlyFans people who are just fucking everybody. And who knows? Maybe Shorty did go fuck some random guys and caught it. Or maybe Gucci caught it from fucking some random hoes. Who knows?
Right. Hey, Gucci.
Yeah, look.
If you could put your camera on, I think she's here. She just has to answer the
Hold on,
call.
wait. Hold on, I'm about to
Yeah, she should be joining any second.
Yeah, she's joining right now.
Hey, is
Okay.
a woman joining now a woman you've had sex with after
Okay.
the Danae thing? And you've had sex with her unprotected, correct?
Hello? Yes, sir.
Perfect.
She also seen my results too as well.
Okay, she's seen your results. Okay. Now,
She's on right now.
Oh my God, turn my camera off.
yeah, we just can't have anything explicit. So, like, if you have a dildo or anything like that, none of
What's going
that.
on, Bianca?
What's up?
What's up, look?
Thanks for having me.
Hey, what's your name? That everyone could know.
I go by Bianca Blue.
Bianca Blue. Okay. How do you know Gucci?
Me and Gucci, we shot in February and we shot in July.
Okay. Now you understand recently there's a whole saga. There's a woman claiming that she contracted herpes from Gucci. What's your thoughts on that, and what's your experience with them?
My thoughts on what's going on right now is I'm actually still trying to see exactly what is real and what is not real. I'm with everybody else on this. As far as my experience with Gucci, it's been nothing but, I mean, we haven't ever had an issue. I've never caught anything from Gucci. The first time his test results were 72 hours too old for my liking. So we shot with a condom. The first time I shot with him in February, it was no head, full condom scene. That's just that. So the second time I shot with him in July, we had full test results. We shot 7 scenes that day. It was like, I was there for like, I think we were there in Houston for like 19 hours together, and then I went right back home. And it was no problems. He edits the content, he sends the content. Like, as far as a coworker in this, he's been nothing but 10 out of 10.
Hey, Gucci.
Wait, hold on, Act. Do you see her? I'm sorry. Nice to meet you. I'm Adin. Do you have a camera that you can display or no?
I do not want to be on camera currently because I wasn't really prepared to be on camera tonight.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no, like literally, this is my first time even telling her about the stream, because when she found out about the situation, lied to me. Now I was getting death threats, hate comments. She was the only people to call me, kind of just like telling me, okay, like Gucci, like, you know what I'm saying, you could come out about your truth, you know what I'm saying, you could let everybody know, you know what I'm saying, and she kind of pretty much encouraged me to kind of like speak up, because I would just, I don't know.
Hey, Gucci, so she mentioned that the first time you guys shot, your tests weren't up to date for her liking. Is that normal for you, where you might be about to film a scene with a woman, but maybe your test results isn't that current? Because again, we're at the stage of, and this is where I'll also bring her back into it. The thing about this herpes thing is that it's not always easily detected via tests. I think on the regular standard panel that most people have these tests done on, it's not even really, it's not even put on that. It's detected via a direct blood test, but even then it has false positives. So sometimes even your primary care physician will be like, unless you're having symptoms, they won't necessarily go out of their way and test for it. So I'm asking you and I'm asking her, how confident is she that it seems like she's confident you maybe didn't have an outbreak, but is she confident you don't have herpes at all?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
So I was asking her. It seems like she was confident that you didn't have an outbreak, but I'm wondering how confident is she that she knows for a fact that you don't have the virus at all?
Okay, so is that a question for me?
Oh, for
her.
So it's really for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it.
How confident am I that he does not have the virus at all? I don't know, because I would have to see his current test results, which, I mean, clearly we're all waiting for. The world is waiting for these test results.
Right. Gucci, what time tomorrow will you have the results?
I want to say afternoon, only because I know mornings, you know what I'm saying, like kind of usually backtrack. I usually get my results like 2 p.m., 3 p.m.
And by the way, Gucci, like, so in the porn community, they use like the same testing facility, right? Are you using that same testing facility, or are you using like a private one where you have to? Because I think when they use the same one, go ahead.
There's 3 common places that a lot of people go, content creators go to get tested. My most familiar place is gonna be Empower Testing. It's a Black-owned in Atlanta. I go to talent testing usually when I'm in Miami or let's say like LA, because I know it comes back quicker. Then when I'm just like, you know, saying back home, I go to my regular doctor.
So the one that you're waiting for tomorrow, because I believe what people have told me is that the talent testing one actually populates that other people could see it, that's within the industry. Are you going to that one or Empower, as you said, or are you going to your own private physician?
My own private.
So if you're going to your own private physician, it's then upon you, like, how can we verify? Because again, your private physician can't legally disseminate it. How will we be able to verify it?
I believe I just have to pull up on my phone. Honestly, you can't fake the truth on the phone, you know. And the truth is right there.
Okay. Really quick, I have a question for you, bro. So I want to know the first thing. Obviously, like, let's just say you are. It's a 2-part question. Let's say tomorrow comes and your results are all negative. How are you going to take action? Are you going to countersue? Are you going to, like, I need to know what you're going to do, because it does. I understand where you're kind of coming from. You want to be done with this industry completely, but what is your exact first move as soon as you get caught innocent? And then I don't want to put this out there, but I'm just curious. What if you get caught being positive? You know, it's just something that I gotta ask. I mean,
definitely. So just like you said, there's always two sides to the story. When I will be proven negative, I 100% want to quit OnlyFans, content, all that. I literally just want to stick to acting.
Just to clarify, because you did say you're
this nigga's a fucking plague.
Physician.
Bro, everybody's watching.
It via talent. Otherwise, they might say we want you
NFT
to be.
is crazy. Not everybody's watching.
Pick up some more hobbies, pick up some more careers.
Okay, body? Never in my life, nigga. What the
Yes,
fuck?
definitely.
Okay.
I've got certificate with talent testing multiple times.
And by the way, you also said that so you.
Please tell me he didn't get Sarah J too.
You say you're also like promoting the condom.
Sarah J is
are you
amongst
promoting
like the
anything
3
that
or
might?
4
Because here's the thing,
actual
people
porn
might
stars
not
that I
know.
know.
And, Aiden, it's not a laughing matter, brother.
That's a
great.
We're talking about no, I'm not laughing at no.
STDs
I'm not
are
laughing
big
at
thing in the black
no.
community. Don't do that. This is serious, Aiden.
Don't do that shit, bro. I laughed at the part where you said. No. I'm laughing at the part where you're. It's about an. Can you guys let me finish? Holy shit, bro! It's not funny.
know.
It's not funny. It's not funny.
I'll tell you
It's not
what,
funny. You're making an NFT. You're making an NFT out of a condom, bro. How can I not laugh at that? You're making an NFT out of a condom.
Bro,
Oh my
You're
God.
making an NFT out of a condom, bro. You're not taking it seriously. You're making it. You're trying to profit.
Yeah.
Off the whole thing. You're making an NFT out of a. See, you're laughing.
Yeah.
You know it's a joke, bro.
Wait, hold on.
bro.
I didn't want to because
Let's get negative,
doesn't
nigga.
necessarily prevent
Let's get negative.
transmission. I know the current conversation is about herpes and HSV2. Have you thought about that in whatever you're trying to push to help safe sex? Because some people might be like,
okay. I talk about if I was to be positive. Of course, like
Yo,
if I
you
was
can
to be
see
positive,
the other nigga in the
positive or
camera right
negative,
here, eh?
I still want to bring awareness to this because this is something that not even just the community, like as like OnlyFans content creators, but the whole world does not know about HSV.
Nigga, they know about it because it's you, nigga.
Something that's like it's gonna keep spreading. That's like.
hey, I wanted to ask you a question, and I don't know if you're gonna answer it the way that I think you'll answer, but I ask it anyway.
Ask anyway.
Nigga, everybody gotta start rapping
Ahead
up after
of
this.
you
Nigga,
coming on
I'm
here
good.
A possible
years, bro,
answer you would say is that, hey, listen, there is a very taboo thought about
Yes.
HSV.
It's breaking.
Oh, sorry. I
This
thought
looks
you
like
were going
LA.
to say there's a very taboo thinking of the public about
gotta get outta here.
HSV2, not only in the world but in the
ATL?
industry. How much percentage in the OnlyFans industry do you think may have, whether it's on an
we already spoke on that.
No,
I mean, well, you doing?
I'm talking about
me
that.
and
No. I'm talking about HSV2. You spoke about HSV1, which you said it's a cold sore. I'm talking about HSV2. How many people in the OnlyFans community do you think that maybe they don't film during an outbreak? Maybe they're not, because again, this is something where if you don't have an outbreak, you kind of like hide about it. How much people do you think? Because now it's becoming a big deal because essentially they're saying someone filmed with it. But if it wasn't this film, they would never know. So how much people do you think in the OnlyFans community?
A lot of people. Just like, I'm gonna keeping it real, Adam. A lot of people. Nobody will say nothing. People who love and do content, they barely even get tested. Like I got friends. I'll literally ask them like, when's the last time you got tested? They would tell me like 3 years.
Yo, it says here about 12%
That's
of people
bad.
under the age of 50
That
have
is
HSV2. So
If you're
HSV2
fucking
is very
and you're not
unlikely. It's
getting
12%
tested, like,
of
at
people.
least like
So
after a
Yeah,
couple
I
body, bro, that's
I think HSV1 is very
that's
common.
bad.
I'm not finna lie though, chat.
oh, sorry, I didn't
I don't really get tested though, but like, yo, I'm not even gonna say.
HSV2 is common.
I'm not even
Eddie, you know why I
gonna say
asked that?
Why?
Listen,
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I hear the
gotta,
conversations.
I gotta
that
find my
happen.
one, bro. It's a scary world out here, chat. I ain't gonna lie.
No, for real.
I would go to say at least 40% of motherfuckers in the industry got that.
What?
Yo,
I'm talking about music industry.
Oh hell.
Because
Wait,
I could name
in rap?
Hold on. I could name you like all of
I hear a lot about artists.
Yo, I could name you
hear a lot of
20
artists.
popular Instagram models that the word is they have it, and every time I see a new nigga fucking them, I'm like, if I'm hearing that, they must have heard it, which means maybe they both got it. And it's something that, you know, it's more taboo in the outside world than the industry.
Like, and it's like I don't get that because it's like us, we regularly have to get tested as a content creator, as a porn star. You gotta get tested at least twice a month.
yo, this is.
As a
This is
rapper,
Ak is really good at this shit.
nobody's
The nigga Ak,
like
he'll like be attacking the niggas
requiring
who's
you to
interrogating,
have your
but
test
then he'll like
requirements.
report to
Just like I
support
said,
him,
Danae
and then
Davis
the nigga
never
will be like, yeah,
showed me a
no,
test.
I
I'm not even
do,
sure
like,
if she even got
and he'll
tested
be like,
ever
oh, Ak is actually going up to me.
That's what I'm
Then
saying.
Ak
Like
will hit him with another
her
question,
having
like,
HSV, I'm not
like,
denying her
fucking
as
every
a
time
victim.
it's like,
I respect that, but still, she does not have to be my victim.
No, you
She's
said that.
been with
What?
Danae Davis has been with constant rappers. Blueface. I'm not even sure who else. Like, I'm not gonna
Oh,
sit here and drop
What?
names, but come on, like.
nigga just dropped the
Hey,
name.
would you
Wait a
believe,
minute.
based on the timeline, right? And I'm pretty sure you've seen her videos
Silky
and stuff like
Smoke
that.
is
You
split
believe
with me
that she
too.
contracted? You said
Yeah,
she's
I
a
see her
victim,
videos.
not.
I've been seeing her again.
Nigga,
You said
I smoked the
she
smoke
might
with
be a
you before
victim,
you
just
went
not
to
your
ATL
victim.
game.
Do you think she
Nigga, that was back in the
contracted
Chronic house,
that
brother.
before you or after you? And were you worried? Because again, if she
Nigga,
has
stop
it
it, nigga.
and she fucked you, you don't seem too worried. But are you like, goddamn, like did this chick burn me? Because
Stop
she
it,
claiming
boy.
you burned her.
You ain't get me. You
Like,
ain't
the
get
thing
me.
is, of course I'm worried, but just like I
ducking and
said, I
dodging,
literally
nigga.
just got tested, so I'm waiting on my results too.
Are you worried? And if you did contract
She
it, would
didn't
you
tweet
say
it.
that she gave it to you?
For sure, I would know she gave it to me. In 2023, I already was tested for HSV 1 and 2.
Okay.
I was negative.
So
And,
wouldn't
and
it
I
be
have,
some?
Please, flipping it.
Hold up.
He showed it to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I was watching. Okay, so
Silky
it's a
Max Mari, are you
possibility
crazy?
that
Don't
she's
ever wish
blaming
that. Don't even
you
put that
while
into
the
the
whole
air.
time she gave it
I'm
to
gonna find out one,
you.
and
If
I'm
you
gonna
have
be
it,
out of
not saying
this
you do. Not
whole
saying you do.
commission.
Jesus Christ.
Got it. So there's a world then. There's a world that she also could have given it to you. Well, I don't want to put. I hope nobody gets it. First of all, I hope.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, no. But
crazy.
chat, what if
I do want to ask this question. So
the script
If-
actually flips?
okay,
Bro, the
she.
script
she actually
was
give
the
it to
internet will fucking
Downgrade.
break down.
We're just
Skip
gonna go
was
into
the
the
internet
imagination,
break.
right? World. If you do have it, I know you say you're quitting, but let's just say any OnlyFans male star, especially someone of your magnitude, if they did have or contracted HSV2,
But I think he's just lying.
would that be a career ender, or would it just mean you have to take more precautions? Like, would people still film with you? And I guess I could ask that to that young lady who's here. If she knew you had it, would she still film with you?
So of course, and that's where like saying like sexual
Hey, thank you.
becomes. So there is many content creators who are HSV2 positive who still film content. Saying yes, they do have to take more precautions, like essence, wearing condoms, dealing with a partner who also has HSV2. In my case, the only reason just like I told you, like I said, I'm done with content is because I'm also thinking about my mental health.
Doing content with yourself is kind of crazy, not gonna lie.
Because I just know, like, like it kind of affected my life for the negative and the positive. But just like I said, it comes with everything in my life.
What is he saying?
Hey, everybody at this, and everybody
I
accuses
wouldn't
me of
really
this
say
in
this,
history.
I ain't gonna
Because I am a pop, because I'm a little alarmed that you're gonna quit, because OnlyFans does seem like a free bag. It seems like you might have been making like 6 figures a month, right? Or maybe like close to it. Like, it looked like you were doing pretty good. So
Yo,
you're done.
I
You're
get such a
down.
dick here, bro.
I've been thinking that.
You're down with walking away from 6 figures a month. Are you gonna close your OnlyFans page, or just allow it to still accumulate whatever revenue it still has?
I don't know. I might delete it.
Wow.
He has massive
Wow.
tested.
Even my Twitter,
Nah,
even my
nah.
Twitter, like
Man's gotta get tested.
it was the point where I was just making even more money just off of promotions than just like my OnlyFans.
Really?
Yeah, because it sounds crazy, but a lot of people watch porn, but they watch Twitter porn.
That's
So
Adin.
they
That's
see me
Adin.
on Twitter, like like if you go on my Twitter right now, you see like my videos have like 5 million views. If you go on my
Nah, this is
OnlyFans,
GNT. What did it
they're not
say?
about to have 5 million views, but of course, like the money is still going to generate from OnlyFans because that's more so like a porn website where you can just go on there and you know what you're going in there for.
Hey, we could just do ballpark. Would it be safe to say you made over 5 million, 10 million during your career? Because people are looking at you like LeBron. Niggas is kind of like, yo, damn, how much did he clean up?
Nigga, LeBron.
3,000 girls. Say again?
Nigga, this nigga's not LeBron. Nigga, this nigga's like.
You said what?
Like,
How much money have you, like,
What the
approximately
fuck?
5-10 million from OnlyFans career?
This nigga is a sex terrorist.
I said close to.
This nigga needs to go.
Nice.
Like, he needs to.
Yeah.
Like, career just stop.
I'm more so thinking of just like investing. Like I never looked at this OnlyFans money as like the real money. This was just money just to generate to making more money.
I always wonder. Wait, he's lagging, Act. Do you see him, or is he lagging for you?
He said Magic Johnson. Nigga, Magic Johnson told the world he had herpes.
Who
Okay.
I'm bagging?
So
No, you're good now. You're good.
This nigga got niggas. Niggas
I
had to
always
catch
wondered,
this
were you
nigga.
ever scared or nervous for your family members to see your dick?
Definitely. Who the fuck wants their mama to go on social media and somebody is showing them dick, knee deep, and some pussy?
Yeah,
Like people,
yeah.
it's like they're like come on, you gotta think about it. I'm Nigerian, so this is already a taboo. You know what I'm saying? Like in.
He's not Nigerian. Yo,
Like it's just crazy. Like this is already a taboo. So when this whole thing is going on, like people even harassing my family, sending pictures. It's like it's crazy. It's a Nigerian.
Picking sides.
Yeah.
And by the way, they have a whole list on
I just think he's
Twitter where
lying.
they're claiming.
Like, bro, I be having intuition, bro. I
They're
just think he's
claiming
lying.
that
If I'm
you
wrong,
have a
then it's an
list of
apology.
victims. It lists over 50 people. Now I don't know if
you fix your Wi-Fi, bro.
could you hear me?
I can't hear you. It's lagging.
How about now?
I think now it should
No,
be.
I think he
Because
checked
even
out.
if-
Gucci, could you hear me?
Even if she gave it to him,
Gucci.
he still fucked way more girls after that, nigga.
Aiden, maybe you could ask him. So
And I know he was getting tested after
what I
that.
was
Can
trying
you
to,
hear? Go ahead.
what I was trying to ask is that they have
It's like it's going on and on.
okay.
Nigga, what?
Yeah, I'm sorry. They had a list on Twitter where they listed, and again, you know, obviously they were saying all your victims. Has any of those women came out to be like, oh no, again, I do think that some women are not, even if they were infected, not saying you did it, they're not gonna come out and claim it. But what did you think about that list? They're saying all of these people are your victims.
Oh, they made a 50. What's it? A 50 versus list or 50? So I don't know, 50 or 100 list. I've seen numerous girls that I never even been with or even seen in person.
What about Sexy Red? They got Sexy Red on there.
There's names on there that I never did nothing.
What about Sexy Red?
Me and Sexy Red is cool. Me and Sexy Red is cool.
Yeah, oh my god.
Okay.
It's cool people. Like just somebody.
Oh, they fuck.
Yeah, for sure.
Trust me, there's a whole bunch of women they didn't see with.
Good, because Adin got a big old crush on Sexy Red, and if she was burning, he would be mad. Look at this fool. Look at this nigga Adin.
What about Selena Powell?
Oh, I am, man. I'm good on that shit. Nigga, she might give me something.
Oh, no.
Damn,
Hey, listen. A lot of people are just looking at the picture. And, you know, again, we're going to have, it's word versus.
What? Does it happen?
You're saying, hey, the last time you were tested for that, you're clear of HSV2. We have a 2023 report. And let me ask you a question. Why didn't you get a updated test in 2024 for HSV2? I know I did say that it's not regular and frequent, but you know, people are just
like as I mentioned before, 2 out of 3 people already have HSV. So as content creators,
let's buy all 1,000
we
bottles.
usually do not even test for that because everybody already has it. And when you're trying to get a full screening, it's like, you know what I'm saying, like it's gonna pop up on there. It's like, but then you know what I'm saying, you show your partner, they're like, okay, it's HSV1.
Okay.
So every time I do get tested now, I just go for a full panel, but I you know what I'm saying, like I get a full panel, my full panel is always clean. The reason I did now is, of course, it's like I said, it's like most content creators, we don't really test for that. Like,
do you feel set up? Because again, you're the person, like I see these headlines, they're like, this guy infected the whole industry. Now anyone who's a content creator, they're being asked about you. You're being labeled as, you know, it almost seems like some really evil guy who just infected a bunch of women.
Yeah.
You know, I know you spoke to Adin about what you first thought about that, but what do you think about being the face of, like, really the STDs in the OnlyFans community right now?
very devastating, very disgusting. But of course, just like you said, there's rumors about everybody. They say this about that person, say this about that person. The truth is always going to come to light. You know what I'm saying? In the day.
That's true.
They're always going to need somebody to blame, somebody to point a finger at. I don't mind being that guy because at the end of the day, just like a man, you know, so I can always come up, say if I'm wrong, say if I'm right. I'm not doing this to win justice. Just like I said, she still is the victim, and like we need to bring awareness to this. I'm glad that I guess I got the position, because now I can come up here as a man and speak on it, because I know nobody would. Nobody would.
And by the way, she also shared a few messages. She didn't say who it was from, but there was someone who messaged her, and the guys, I guess the girl said, "Hey, love, just reaching out in concern with what Gucci gave you. I did a collab with him in March because I was extremely drunk. I begged him to delete the video because I'm not into content creating. He published our video and it went viral without my consent. They seem to send a message between you and the girl. Did you know who that could be from? And what was that story?
Yes.
Yes.
So this.
Go ahead. Sorry, bro. Go ahead. My bad.
So yes. So this actually was a collaboration, which I did in Miami. We both did the content. You know, what I'm saying, like we coached out paperwork, model releases. She messaged me probably like a week after we made content. She said she wasn't sure how to make money off it. Like she was like that basically, like she was trying to post it on sites on like OnlyFans or whatever, but it wasn't letting her. So I kind of just like, you know what I'm saying, I was kind of like walking her down on like how to put it on more sites to make more money. Then I guess she still wasn't making any money. So she told me about the video. She was like, she's in her facing that lie. You know what I'm saying, she wants the video deleted. And mind you, as a content creator, when you sign, you know what I'm saying, model releases, you kind of already like, you know what I'm saying, regulate the work. It's like you have ownership to the work.
Okay.
I still deleted the video. You know what I'm saying, I deleted everything. But then when this came out, because she didn't make the money she wanted, she, you know what I'm saying, pretty much wanted to come up with a story. And also, I have proof for everything, so it was wild too.
Hey, by the way, Adin, I know you're going somewhere with it. I'm letting you lead the show, but Adam 22 is also in the porn industry. He's down to hop on. He could probably vet this a little bit more than me because I just don't do porn. But we can keep this going.
Well, I don't want you to leave so far. You know, Danae wants to join and tell her side. I understand you don't want to be here for that.
With her today, I would rather be on her with her tomorrow.
All right, so we'll interview Danae, and then we'll interview Danae right now, and then I will interview both of them tomorrow. I think that you guys, once you have your test results and you want to come back and show them to Danae and you and me and academics in the world, I think that's what we do. I think as of right now, we just have to wait on these results.
Look.
Okay, bet. I bet. So send me your number. I'm gonna so we can put it together.
We will tomorrow. Then we will add you in. All right, man.
I bet.
All right, I'm gonna add Danae in here.
Okay.
Hey, Prismel, can you please give me roles?
Love.
All right, love. Ak, what do you think, bro?
Are we back? Are we good?
Brother.
Are we good?
So, and this is why I was calling you way earlier when I initially said I wanted to be a part of this. I felt like I knew what his angle was gonna be, and I think he's doing the angle. Hey, listen, the girl that came out and said this, I don't know if she thought about it. I don't know if this is Danae joining now, but she had to realize the dude is not gonna come on here and be like, yo, of course I gave it to her. If anything, he was gonna be like, yeah, that nasty bitch caught it from somebody else. I might be a victim. So again,
exactly what he did.
And this was the only part I wanted to ask. I'm not a journalist in that sense, but ask some question because I think he was gonna spin the public with them not knowing about.
All right, lock it, child. Oh, I gotta use my phone.
In the sense of, yeah, you could seemingly not have it, but have it. You get what I'm saying? And because he came on here saying that he had a 2023 test, but he's talking about HSV1, right? And he's like, well, everybody got like a cold sore. No, we're talking about genital herpes here. So
correct. HSV2, which is HSV2. Hey, hold on real quick. Hey, Danae, how are you?
I'm actually more than great now, actually. Thank you guys so much for giving him a platform to do this. I really am so grateful. You guys don't understand how much this just helped me. So I just want to express, I know academics, you may not like OnlyFans models, but you are doing an amazing thing for us. I don't want to cry. I don't want to get emotional on here. I just want to state facts.
Okay.
And else.
Well, 100%. And again, it only makes sense to have you on. I obviously want to hear both sides. And, you know, I don't know if, were you being sarcastic by saying thank you to platforming him, or are you actually being serious?
No, I'm being so serious.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of girls that have been in the same circumstance as me, and they just haven't conjured up the confidence. They didn't have the people around them to tell them, like, listen, it's okay that you went through this. And I was blessed enough to be in that predicament where my mother was like, listen, I'm behind you full-fledged. I have friends that are behind me 100% waiting to drop videos and proof and everything like that. So it's just like, I really, I literally can't express my gratitude enough, you guys. Like, yeah.
So talk us through, hold on, talk us through exactly everything. Let's go from the beginning. I want to know because obviously, you know, tomorrow his results come out and yeah. So I want to know, like, from the jump exactly, if you don't mind telling the story for everyone that doesn't know. Go ahead.
Oh, as far as the story with Gucci goes, basically, as many people know, Danae Frost gave me the opportunity to go on his show, and there I broadcasted my personality. I made a name for myself through what we did on the stream and everything like that. And can I clear up this speculation real quick about Danae? So me and Danae did have sex, protected while we were on his show in November of 2023. I contracted HSV2 February 10th, 2024. I did not know that I had it until late March. I cannot give you the exact date yet. I have to go to Piedmont Urgent Care and get that exact date so I can have that exact receipt for you.
No way,
right?
flipped the script on
the last time me and him had vaginal sex was November of 2023. So he does not have HSV.
You said vaginal sex. Did you guys later on have oral sex?
Danae is good!
Okay. And when did you guys have oral sex?
Brody's good.
June.
Okay. A few months ago.
Only oral.
Okay.
Only oral.
And then, so again, there's gonna be a lot of sex education that's kind of have to be given to like the mass audience who just don't know. There's a lot of taboo stuff. So you said you contracted it from your knowledge in February. How could you prove, or how would you be able to prove when you contracted it? Because from my understanding of that virus is that someone may have it for an unlimited amount of time, but might only know once they have an outbreak. So how did you know that you contracted at that time, as opposed to maybe you had it all along and the symptoms presented itself at that time that you then went to the urgent care and got tested?
Okay. So with collaborating with Gucci was the first person I've ever seen an active lesion on, or a lesion ever in my life, with a sexual partner that I've engaged with. Okay. A friend of mine, whenever I was in high school, contracted HSV, and I saw her lesions, but it looked nothing like his. It was brand new. It was not a healed sore or nothing. He was the first person I've ever had sex with that I saw something like that with. Not only that, a few days, my first time that I ever experienced any kind of irritant was 5 days after I first had sex with Gucci. On February 15th, I thought that I split open my vagina because whenever we were having sex, I couldn't finish because it hurt so bad. I literally thought that I split it open. It started bleeding and everything. I was so dry whenever everything happened. It literally was so confusing to me. And by then, I had already asked him. No, I did not ask him the first time we had sex what was on him, but it was his job as a person who knows, and I don't care what you say, Gucci, like, respectfully, you know that you lied, went over,
there you go,
ran yourself in circles on the stream all night.
I need
that
that portion, because he said you were
Thanks,
aware
thanks. Oh,
of
yeah.
the open sore or cut or lesion. He said he had told you that, and you had said, I watched some of your videos. You said that he had told you that he nicked himself while shaving his shaft. And he came on the stream to say, after that, because y'all filmed 5 scenes, and you could confirm and deny any of these things I'm saying, but I'm just stating what he said. He said maybe while you were giving him fellatio, your teeth worsened the open cut that made it appear like that on the last video. What's your response to that?
My response is that he did not say anything about his lesion or his sore whenever we first engaged in sexual contact.
At all?
It wasn't at all. It wasn't until February 14th
Did
when
you notice
laying in bed.
Did you notice it?
Huh?
Did you notice?
I did. Yes, I did see it. My thought process whenever I was coming into it was this was my first professional collab. The collaborations that I had prior were all romantic partners that I was comfortable enough to have sex with on camera. He was the first person that I ever had sex with that I did not know prior. And not only that, he was somebody that I was watching online and that I was fantasizing over for the longest. So whenever I got there, I assumed that it was a safe space.
What did you think it was? You know, because you did see it. So what did you think that it was?
I honestly, whenever I was going into it, I really didn't think much of it. It wasn't. What's crazy is the reason what made me ask is because I don't know if I can show the videos anymore, right? But it changed. What it was the first day that I met him turned into 3 different things, you know? I didn't know what it was, what that was on his dick. At first, it was just one little circle, and you can see in the pictures that I posted in that black outfit, you could see that the lesion looked like one little scab. If you scroll over with me in the pink dress, that was the day, February 14th, the day that I asked. You can see that the lesion turned into 3 separate placements.
Just asking for clarification. So when I was listening to him, and maybe I don't know if Adin got a different conception of what he was saying. So this, you said y'all filmed several times. I thought it was the same day. You're saying this is over several days.
Yes,
How many days?
I filmed with GUCCI. The first day we filmed 3 sets.
Bro, I thought she was nasty.
3 sets. So it was the one that went mega viral with the tan and blue outfit, and then we filmed the black set with the black and the fishnets, and then we filmed another set in the same B&B with red. We filmed 3 sets that day. That day he invited me to fly out to Houston and spend the week with him, and I agreed. I packed up my bags, I packed up my Airbnb, and I literally flew out there. And there we filmed 2 sets, 3 actually. One was one in the red set. Another one was while I had a pink dress on, and the other one was a threesome while we were drunk.
And it was in Houston that you said you look like this the first night, but now you're noticing some difference. That's right.
That's not exactly what I said. That's not how it went. I literally, whenever I was laying there, I noticed, because over time, I noticed that he was like messing with himself. Noticed that he would like put his hand down there. Now I know he was itching.
So he was itching it. You saw him itch it. You saw him start to itch it.
I saw him put his hand down there and fix himself, and now I know that that's a discreet way to scratch your herpes sore.
What?
I asked him, I was like, hey, what is that on your dick? I didn't say, oh, it changed over time. No. I just said, what is that on your dick? He said, oh, I cut myself while shaving. I said, oh, that's crazy. But Adin, I completely believe you.
She said, oh, that's crazy.
Get hair on your dick. I have an ex that had hair on his dick. So whenever I heard that, I was like, no, I've met a man that had hair on his dick before. And I know it's very rare because I've had sexual partners, numerous sexual partners in the past. There's only one man that I came in contact with that had that, but it's still possible. And you guys can get a doctor to come on here and talk about it. It's real.
That's why you were kind of like not really like freaking out, because you thought, oh wow, maybe that's just what it was. I understand.
He's the biggest porn stars in the game.
So you're like, you're thinking like, oh, there's no way, because he's one of the biggest porn stars in the game. There's no way he could have that. Got it.
I'm 19 years old. This is my first collaboration. I didn't even know that I was supposed to go to talent testing or clear. Bianca Blue, actually, the person that you brought up, here. I actually had a conversation with her a little bit afterwards. I would have to check what date it was, but I already told her that he had herpes. She was there the night before I linked up with him. If we compare dates, she was there the night before. If not, she was there 2 nights before. But she was in that range.
Wait.
She was there, and
do you believe he had sex with her during that time?
he had sex with her while he had that outbreak, but she didn't see it.
To make sure
She told me herself she didn't see it. Even whenever we spoke about it. And I showed her the video. She actually saw more videos than the rest of the world saw. She was like, oh my gosh. What the fuck? She even confirmed to me, yeah, that looks like herpes.
I'm seeing it.
That's why she's not going to sit up here and say, I don't think he has herpes. She's not going to say that. She's not going to corroborate his story because she knows what I told her back whenever I was still devastated about what happened to me.
Do you think she got paid off, or do you think she's just keeping her mouth shut for a specific reason? Why would she say otherwise?
I have no idea. I don't know this girl from really a can of paint. This was just somebody that I wanted to
so she's saying that
aware because she was a collaboration of his. After I caught HSV, I actually reached out to numerous porn stars. I met some porn stars in person, like on a whim, randomly, and I told them my story. This story was not necessarily a secret amongst the porn community, especially if I came across you and I came in contact with you. I did tell. I told as many people as I could. It just didn't get far enough.
Got it.
Hey, I have a theory, and I'm gonna parlay into a question. So, if what you're saying is right, and even about this Bianca Blue girl who was just on here, and she might have been exposed to it, who knows if she did contract the virus, or who knows if she had the virus already, because we all know how the virus presents itself. I think the question here also becomes, because I have a theory that there is, and that's why I asked him, I said, how many people you think are in this industry, especially of OnlyFans, that you think might have the virus, that might just be selected to say, hey, okay, you know, Danae wants to shoot with me, I'm having an outbreak, I'm gonna just tell her next week when I'm good, or 2 weeks, whatever
good.
Time it is.
I was asking about serious, bro.
I feel like, you know, you're the most vocal person that's out in it, and here's the question. Why did you out it, and do you think that there are people that are being silent? Because there's almost a scarlet letter on you right now, while other people are like, yeah, he gave me the joint too, but I'm gonna keep it low because I'm still gonna be able to work. Now when people think of you, they instantly think of that.
Real shit.
Basically, it was built up over time. Whenever I first contracted the virus, I really did want to speak out, but because of the people around me, the people I was messing with and everything like that, they didn't want, like what's going on right now, they didn't want the world to think they had herpes too, because I had herpes. So I was really saving other people's asses that I was around. And also, I was also way too afraid to just come out because OnlyFans is my main source of income. I am the breadwinner in my family. Even at 19, 20 years old, I was still the breadwinner in my family. My mom was being assisted and everything like that. I didn't just feel comfortable going out and saying, oh yeah, I had herpes. Victims of sexual assault, victims of things like this don't just come out blatantly immediately. Even then, even whenever I wanted to, didn't mean that I was going to go and do it. So it was just something in my heart that I knew that I wanted to do.
So you speaking up now, what's changed, right? Obviously the whole world is, you're not, by the way, I want to let you know, it's very, I'm gonna let you speak on, you know, what you want to speak on. Actually, no, matter of fact, I'll hold my thought. You tell me what you're just about to say. Go ahead.
Okay, so about a month ago, the only other man that I publicly had unprotected sex with after I caught herpes, at Touch Money V, he does not have herpes either. He called me and he was like, I need to let you know something that's been weighing on me. There's another girl saying that Gucci gave her herpes, but she's not going to come out and say it. It's this white girl, and I don't necessarily want to...
What's going on?
Where is it?
Where's what?
My trophy.
Your trophy?
My dad said you came down and stole it when I was going to the bathroom.
First of all, I have 5 trophies and someone took mine.
No, where's my big trophy?
Oh, nigga, I didn't take that shit. What the fuck?
Dad said you did. He saw you do it.
Bro, come on, bro. I've been here the whole time.
And then after that, he had a collaboration that I noticed, and she's some porn star's baby mother or something like that. And I noticed
they
that
said show this clip.
After working.
What?
That's another thing.
What's this?
And then He posted a collaboration with a girl that I was mutually associated
What is
with
this?
online. She was another girl that I was afraid possibly got
Hold on.
exposed to.
She been chatting a little too much. Hold on, let me see this real quick.
Play it.
I know.
I don't need volume. Just play it.
You don't need volume?
Fuck volume. Who stole my trophy?
Jason for sure hid it somewhere.
You heard it?
Oh, that little cheese-eating rat. That little fucking rat!
Now, Chad, that is how you can skip a cutscene.
Are other women that are too afraid to
I see
speak
niggas
up.
try to delete it, so niggas ain't
Eventually,
show.
after
So
this
he
live
won't find
stream,
out.
I
That's how you
have
skip it.
a really good feeling that they might
W
come
skip.
out and say what they need to say. But that's basically why I came out here.
Real quick, how many girls would you say that are
Question again.
that are that have associated themselves with Gucci that you think may have it?
That I think, or that I know so far.
That you know so far.
Both.
Well, allegedly no, whatever, because I don't necessarily know if these girls are completely telling the truth, but I do believe them. Right now, I have 3 people confirmed that are telling me that they got it from him and tested positive after they collabed with him.
Oh.
All of which are on the fence about pressing charges.
Oh.
But I want to say something, and I want to show something real quick. Just because he did try to just say that weird stuff about, oh yeah, she probably gave it to me. So I'm going to go on my Quest Diagnostics. Mind you, I did not know about talent testing or clear whenever this happened. So I'm going to log in because this man, for some reason, didn't want to show himself logging in. Little reminder, if you go on Twitter, you'll see that he was known whenever his name was Mandingo Gucci for faking his test results. So I just want you guys to keep that in mind. But the research on him, but watch, it's signing in. Give me a
that
second.
used to be his name. I'm like Gucci's third leg.
But I will show you that March 1st, 2024, I was still negative for HSV2 and HSV1.
And then what was the date that you tested positive for it?
I can't tell you yet. As soon as I call, because I will call the place. I did not get an actual. I didn't get on here. I got a phone call that I tested positive for it.
Okay.
It's not working. Hold on, give me a second. It's literally loading.
Sure.
I don't know why this is being crazy, but
someone said, can you ask about the Melt situation? Did you? Because I know who Mel is.
There you go.
Is that somebody that you had sex with, not knowing that you had HSV2, or what happened with that?
Well, respectfully, I really didn't want to talk about that man because he is clout chasing. He's actually started to burn a lot of bridges with people in the industry for some reason.
Oh, I thought he said burn bitches.
I'm not really sure why.
I thought she said burn bitches.
So I wanted to, you and
Hold on. She got her here. Let's.
Okay, so we're gonna scroll to 3/1
before we see it.
View.
Okay.
Wait a second. So I want you to see hepatitis B. So we're gonna go to HSV1 and 2. I was still negative.
Got it.
For both.
Got it.
3/1/2024. Gucci, if you get that positive result tomorrow, you did not get it from me, boo. Respectfully. But
how much do you trust that he's going to his private physician rather than one of these industry standards? He said he's going to a private physician, so he's gonna have to share his results rather than something that could be verified, or something that's more industry standard.
Silky, I don't know if you know, but
what's your thoughts about that?
My thoughts is he's been literally documented as a liar. Like there are numerous accounts saying that he's lied to people's faces, so I don't trust him in the slightest bit. Not a word that this man says anymore I will ever believe unless I, one, have proof from not only him, but a third party that has nothing to do with his personal life. Nothing.
Not SLG.
That is the only time I will believe that anything that comes out of his mouth. I know that I it from
Danae, are you going to continue to be doing OnlyFans and content like that, to that matter? Are you going to continue to do so even though you tested positive for HSV2? I just want to know, what does the future look like for you?
So
she
as
says
far as
something cool.
collaborations, I've stopped for months. The last collaboration that I had was with Touch Money V a couple months ago. I think it was about 3 months ago. I have not done an actual sexual
Bro, any
collaboration
bitch with a nose
in
piercing like this
a
is
couple months.
automatically
I
interested.
do not plan on continuing collabs. I do plan on keeping my OnlyFans up.
What?
And I may drop content if I choose to, but that is now something that I do want to leave behind. Because it has caused some trauma in my life. And I also...
Can I ask you about that last collab?
She's
you
cooked.
said the last collab with Touch Money V, that was after you reportedly contracted the virus. Were you upfront with him and saying, hey, listen, I got this? Or did you not know yet? And he was okay with it?
I was completely aware that I had HSV, and not only that, I was telling people. By the time that I came in contact with Touch Money V, he was already mutual friends with people who were talking about it in front of him, that I caught HSV too from Gucci. So he hit me up in my DM, texted me, telling me that he wanted to collab with me, and he was like, but I have a couple questions. I didn't even tell him about my HSV-2 diagnosis. He asked me, hey, I heard this. Is this true? And I told him yes. And then afterwards, he still decided like he wanted to still collaborate. He was completely aware. I even told him to make himself completely comfortable because he was in his head at the time. He even called his doctor himself, and his doctor told him that if she doesn't have an outbreak or is about to get an outbreak, the chances of you catching HSV-2 is low. It's actually down to 10%. Even if if it's a viral shedding episode, it is still low at 10%.
Got you. Well, sorry, I just have one question here. What is the situation regarding the Matt situation? Who's Matt, and what's the situation regarding Matt?
Who's Matt?
So much plug types. Something about he ate your ass.
Oh, you're talking about Melt. Okay.
What?
Literally.
What?
He literally ate my ass in January or February.
No.
I never had sex with Melt again. I never even seen Melt again after I freaking collab with Gucci. He is completely in the clear of HSV. He's literally just talking about
Mel, you're
how I got trauma
good.
for telling people that he ate my ass. I have the girl that you guys were also addressing earlier about her being a content creator, or he said that it was a collaboration. She's calling me right now. Can I answer?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so basically I'm on stream right now. Do you want to defend yourself, or do you want to say anything? They can hear you, just a warning.
What the fuck?
They don't know who I am, though, right?
No, I'm not gonna. They only know your abbreviation, AAY.
Okay, so I mean, I was with him like last year, and I guess he got mad at me about something, so he just now decided to release the video. And he told me, I'm gonna send you the video. If you don't want it released, I'm not gonna release it. So a few months later is when he decided to release the video, and it went viral. I cried and cried and cried. Don't release the video, take it down. He published it. I guess he sold it to some type of porn site, and it went viral from there. And I begged him for months to take the video down. Oh, you got to talk to my management team. You got to talk to da-da-da. He kept dubbing me and pushing me off for months. So long story short, I was just like, all right, I'm gonna get my lawyer involved. So he was just like, oh, I don't have time to deal with that. I'll take it down. He never took the video down until the other day. So then I told him, like, bro, I am pregnant. I can't be dealing with none of this shit that you're talking about. Like, block my number. So I go to the doctor every 2 weeks because I'm pregnant, and they've taken my blood. They've taken all my urine samples. They did anal swabs. They did vaginal swabs. Nothing came back, but it's just, why are you ignoring me?
Wow.
Yeah, they heard everything.
Hey, Danae, you said something on Twitter, so I want to ask how you rationalize it, right? Because Gucci says she might be a victim, she's not my victim. That's his statement.
Yeah.
What you did say is that you are a victim, but you also said that you said it was your fault, and I think some people might be having a hard time rationalizing what that means.
No,
if you're a victim, how can you be a fault,
known.
right? So how do you look at the entire situation, in the aftermath?
So I live my life trying to hold myself accountable in every situation that I'm in, whether or not I am the main problem or I'm the smallest problem. So I was always taught that, especially whenever I was young. I grew up around dysfunctional people. So you learn how to break generational curses as you get older. And so I can completely understand that I should have known as an OF creator and a quote unquote baby porn star what a herpes sore or a dried up herpes sore looks like, not to collaborate with somebody unless you get their full panel results. I completely understand that. But not only were me and Gucci collaborating, he also was speaking to me in a romantic manner and he was making romantic gestures. So
did you get his name tatted? I seen a video like
I did. It's covered now.
Wait, were you guys that much involved that you got his name tatted though? Because how old are you? How old are you?
I was 19 at the time. I'm 20 now.
Okay.
I turned 20 in March.
So if you tat his name, if you tat his name, you like this guy, right?
Yeah, we were.
God, man.
Poly or something. That's what I see.
Very sweet guy. I got his name tatted 4 days into knowing him, and I know everybody's like, "Whoa, what the fuck?"
Was the dick that good? And like, I know. Obviously, it's sour grapes at this point. But
yo, Act what?
It was just big.
Bro, Act, hold on, Act. You're a grown ass man asking if another dick is good.
No, I gotta ask him why did she get his name tatted 4 days into meeting him.
Because she liked them. They liked each other a lot.
It wasn't even just that.
Aiden, that's not normal. That's not normal. That's not normal.
It's not normal, but I am not in a normal predicament. It was also content. He was telling me that he was going to be my content partner. He was telling me that we were going to keep consistently making content. This meeting was not, oh yeah, let's just collab and then part ways. No, the reason why I was in Houston, the reason why I was spending time in Houston.
Yo, if you believe that shit, you're a dumbass bitch, bro. 4 days into meetings, you think you're standing the
not just collaboration. And so I got it even right here. The placement is kind of fucking ironic because while we're doing content, they're gonna see, oh yeah, this is his.
Hey, bro, I get it. Yeah, basically, while she's sucking dick, it's gonna be like right here.
All right, wait. So again, I'm gonna ask a few devil advocate questions just because in situations like this, you'll have people thinking like this, right?
People link up.
So someone might say, well, maybe you and him fell out. And now you're just blaming anything you've contracted on him. Did you cover the tattoo after you found out, or did you guys fall out before? Because you clearly covered it, and you're just bringing your story to light now. So what happened? So you went there. I guess he sold you a dream. You guys are having sex. He's and I've heard this theory also said, right? They were like, hey, she's 19, and probably ignored safeguards because of the collab potential and what it could do for her career. Do you think that's true or no?
I know that's not true. Okay. I know that in the moment I just wasn't thinking, and also I would have expected somebody with herpes, especially in this field, to disclose their herpes diagnosis. And on top of that, with people thinking, I just was, because I was mad, me and him talking right before I found out that I had herpes. My gut was telling me to get away from this man, not of my health situation, but it was also this man did not make me feel safe.
So what does that mean?
So,
if you could explain vision.
So it has been documented that this man has a tendency to be aggressive.
Well, sorry, has he hit you or pushed you or shoved you or anything like that?
He has not hit me, but he did grab my hair and scream in my face that I don't know who I'm messing with. I can even have my friend vouch for me. I had to call my friend in the middle of the debate, or the altercation, even though I was frozen. He was screaming at me. He was drunk. He was mad. Stuff happened that night that I don't necessarily want to get into because I would be bringing another person that does not need to be named in the situation. But my friend heard him threatening my life.
And I have a question for you. Sorry, Danae. Someone asked me to ask you about. There's a threesome that you guys had. Who is the other person involved in that threesome?
Respectfully, I don't want to talk about it because the girl no longer does content and the girl does not need to be addressed. I mean, me and her did have an altercation, and that's all I'm gonna leave it at. Is that tensions were high that night.
Got you. Okay.
You beat her ass.
But
I watched you on the 20v1. They say you were known, which, you know, again, I'm playing devil's advocate here. They say you're known to beat up bitches. They said that's what they said about you. And matter of fact, you kind of, I want to shout out the YouTuber Sean something. I don't know if that was an old or new thing, but they said you were known to be aggressive yourself. So, you know, you look nice and sweet here, but like maybe you're aggressive as well.
I can definitely say that I have developed a name for myself for being able to fight, yes, but I only really get in altercations, physical altercations, whenever I feel like I am unsafe.
Okay.
Whenever somebody threatens me, I could take it there, but I'd rather not. I'd rather talk it out. But if things get physical, just know that it is not just, oh, I'm trying to be an aggressor, I'm being the aggressor. No. I'm pretty sure if everything didn't happen and things went well with the Gucci situation, his roommates could even vouch that anything that happened that night was because everything got out of hand, as far as the other two in the threesome. And I was in the middle.
Jealousy? Or
and
no?
Just went off. I don't really want to talk about this situation.
Okay. Could you just give us like a broad timeline, because things seem to be unraveling really quickly. So you meet the guy, do a scene, he convinces you to come to Houston, you go to Houston with him pretty much the next day, do a couple more scenes, 4 days later you get his name tatted. When do you guys stop dealing with each other?
Yeah, like the absolute day, the last time that you guys actually.
Yeah, because it seems like you guys may have not been messing around for more than like 30 days. It felt like this was like maybe a 2-week thing, right? Am I tripping?
Oh, that's not the case. No, it was about a month.
Okay.
What's it called? So basically, we officially stopped talking March 22nd, the day before my birthday. I started getting nightmares, and I started feeling really uneasy about this man. I like to say that I'm very spiritual, so if something puts me off and turns me off, I'm kind of
Everybody
off.
need to come to the
So
scene.
me and him were kind of like going back and forth, not really talking up until that day and everything like that. And then my last message to him before I texted him, basically after I found out, was never contact me again.
Okay.
On March 22nd.
And then hold on, what did you put under the net? You'll never. Sorry, under that you put something. What'd you put?
I don't know if I'm supposed to read that.
You just showed it.
Well, I said you will reap what you sow. You know what you did, and one day God will handle you. You knew I wouldn't find out till later. I wonder how many others there were. You're sick and don't deserve your name, because his name means God is worthy to be praised. Aluatosin. So
wait, hold on. Gucci third leg means what? Hold on. Wait, what?
That's what he told me the definition of his name is. I did meet another Nigerian man that told me that that's not what it meant, but it does still have relation to God. But basically, my collab, the only other man I had sex with Raw too is calling me. Can I answer?
Yes.
Not the only other man, collab that I had sex with Raw. Can you turn off the live stream in the background, please?
Hey, you still on? Wait, hello?
Yeah, I'm still on stream. You're actually they're all listening to you right now. You want to say something?
Wait. Because people call and telling me that you saying something about me on stream, like worry.
Yo, why that
I'm
sound
saying
like
that you don't have herpes.
Yo, why does that sound like Ant?
Somebody said something about a white girl.
That sound like Anthony, like
okay. So you remember whenever we were on FaceTime that day, and you told me Yo,
that sound like
and you told me that you heard that a white girl was going around saying that he gave her herpes.
Oh, okay. That gets scared because I never did anything else. Which I didn't even. Yeah, more to the story. The girl was like, yeah, he gave it to her spring break in Miami. But my homeboy, he tripping. He said some other shit. He said the white bitch with her. So I was like, but he said you telling live stream that. So I'm like, whoa, wait.
Yeah, well.
That's not true. But,
well, thanks for helping me out, love.
Okay. But yeah, handle that.
All right. So yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna ask another. Again, you know, I know you also probably have the OnlyFans community who are probably tuned in for this. So I don't want them to think that I'm like, you know, trying to ask questions to fuck you up. But I want to ask questions that, you know, that you're not gonna see responses to this on Twitter.
Right.
That you can just address it here.
Right.
Some people are gonna be like, okay, why go to the internet rather than go to the cops? Like, because, you know, obviously, if you are infected with something and you're intentionally spreading it, and you're not disclosing it to people, that could be a crime, right? And you mentioned other people are thinking about pressing charges. Why didn't you choose that route?
Okay, so I had people in my ear scaring me, telling me that it's not going to work. You're not going to be able to charge him. And I'm not worried about having this be a civil case. I don't want his money. I couldn't care less how much money he made off of me or any other girls. I want this man registered as a sex offender. I want this man in jail. What he's done to multiple women, allegedly, and what he has done definitely to me, deserves to be in jail.
That's a heavy.
And I honestly have seen the justice system fail people time and time again. It's like this case with the guy that got prosecuted and murdered for a murder he didn't even commit. I know that there was a large risk that I didn't have enough. All I had was the videos of his outbreaks. All I had was the negative result on March 1st. But as far as the other stuff, I wasn't sure that I would win. But
did you talk to the police though? Or at least try to contact them?
What did you say, Celine?
No.
Are you thinking about doing that or no?
Is it a sexual offense?
Yes.
Oh, so you got to register as a sex offender?
For sure, especially after this live stream.
Oh, shit.
Especially after this one.
What do you think he was gonna say tonight? Because, you know, obviously this was the first time he was gonna speak. Do you think in any part of your mind, did you think he was gonna admit it, maybe issue an apology, or do you think he was gonna kind of like gaslight and just be like, "Yo, he a victim, not my victim"? You thought it was gonna do that?
Well, that was even. I'm not gonna lie. He surprised the freak out of me. I'm not going to hold you. As far as saying that he has HSV1 but not HSV2, oh, you are creative. What else? Him saying that I'm not his victim rubs me a bit weird. I didn't expect him to really name drop or really address me at all. I thought he was going to address the things like the rape allegations that are pinned against him, the allegations of him faking his test results, all that other stuff. I didn't think that he was actually going to talk about me because he knows what he did. But
do you think he ruined your life?
No. As far as ruined it, he did drastically change my life. He did cause a lot of trauma, a lot of emotional instability, and a lot of things going on. But I personally don't feel like anybody's life can be ruined from having herpes. Herpes is definitely lifelong.
I only asked that because I watched the videos of you being so emotional and crying, and I watched your vlog, and I was just like, you know, again, I feel like there's maybe other women who are, for whatever they're thinking about their career, they're like, oh, I'm gonna be quiet, and for you, just emotionally, you couldn't be quiet because you felt it was affecting you just mentally and maybe even physically as well, that you felt you had to speak out. So I was wondering where you were.
It definitely affected me drastically. It has changed my life. I won't say he ruined my life, primarily because it has taught me to be more healthy. It's taught me to establish more boundaries in my life. It has taught me to be more safe. It has made me get more educated on several different STDs. And I honestly believe that whenever you contract a virus like this or any virus, you can literally free yourself from burdens, mental burdens, physical burdens by just having optimism. And I feel like now that I have optimism, I don't feel like he ruined my life. Did I feel like he ruined my life whenever it first happened? Yes.
Is this the first
now?
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I ain't gonna lie, Johnny. It's
was this the first STD you ever contracted?
I ain't gonna lie.
But the first.
I gotta lie, me personally, for me, I feel like,
Yes.
yo, bro, that should be.
What did you think about him saying that he quits? He says
Like,
after his
God
test come
whatever
back,
happens
he's
to me,
putting
bro,
his
like,
jersey
I feel
into the
like that should be
rafters,
OD for me, bro.
and he's
I ain't gonna
quitting
lie.
the porn or OnlyFans game. And he says he might even delete his channel. So, you know, I'm guessing he has videos with you and him. He might delete those. I don't know if that'll give you some type of mental peace.
So y'all don't think it's a little
You almost had it.
suspicious?
Are you fucking crazy?
Not fishy at all. This man was His career was completely fine before these allegations came out, and then now that things are out about him,
he says he want to focus on promoting a condom.
Quit.
He says he want to focus on promoting a condom.
I thought it was a joke when he told me he was promoting a crypto NFT with condoms. That's the craziest thing. That means he's and look, I'm not fucking trying to, but that's crazy. Like NFT fucking for condom promotion is crazy.
Yo, Adin, stop playing.
I'm being for. Why are you not like, bro? That's crazy, bro.
Now you want to use condoms? Now you want to promote condoms, babe? Crazy.
Nah.
But look, one thing I do think that's a bit sus on Gucci's end, because I haven't made a decision yet. Like, I think like you're coming in here with the facts.
I'm celibate.
I would love to have seen you guys on the same panel together. Tomorrow he wants to do
it too.
Tomorrow he's gonna show the results live on stream with me and Ak. I hope that you come and do that tomorrow. I just don't really. I don't know, Ak. What are you thinking?
Listen. This is what I believe, right? I believe that Gucci might have it,
all of a sudden,
but he's in denial that he gave it to her. Right? So, in a way to cope, it's like saying, hey, if I got it, and he probably, one thing, and that's why when I was asking him questions, he wasn't that clear on, even though he said, oh, we get tested every 2 weeks, but then he said, well, I had outdated tests. So he probably didn't know when he contracted it. And I think it's probably a better coping mechanism to be like, well, if you have it, you gave it to me, rather than you've been having it but neglecting your health, so you've been giving it to people, right? And I think the timing of the oh, I quit or I'm retiring, like, come on, bro. This nigga think he's like LeBron, like, you know what I mean? But hey, you know what I mean?
You're the one who calls him LeBron.
I don't think this would have happened if you didn't speak out. And one thing I've realized about the OnlyFans like game is like, it seems more of a hustle more than a profession, because it feels like people are in it for the quick buck, as opposed to realizing that, hey, this is supposed to be a community like the porn community is, at least LA porn community, where like, hey, if you know, half of these chicks, and again, I don't hate OnlyFans models at all, really. It's just that half of these chicks are fucking random rappers and athletes who are fucking everybody, right? It's kind of unsafe. So like, something like this is bound to happen. I think you're gonna be the poster child, and he's gonna be the poster child for people to realize that, yeah, for the quick buck you made, you might, you know, like, again, you're 20 years old and you've contracted something that you can never get rid of. You're gonna have to be coping with it, right? That's crazy. And you know, it's put like a microscope on that. It's put a microscope on that industry that hopefully, you know, there's some changes that happen. If you ask me.
And that was literally the intention. I didn't want to hear another person come out and say, yeah, I got herpes from Gucci Third Leg. I got herpes from a porn collab. I feel like just because it is so prevalent in the population does not mean that a porn star should have herpes and not disclose to their partner or their collaboration that they don't have it. Respectfully, I feel like morally, if you have come in contact with any kind of disease, disclosing is the most important thing to do. Let that person know that there's a risk of you contracting something with having sex. You know, but a lot of people aren't comfortable. A lot of people aren't ready for rejection. A lot of people aren't, because I know women and models that have contracted HSV in the porn industry, that it wasn't from Gucci. It was from whenever they first started 6 years ago, 10 years ago. And they just don't know who it was because they might have had a full group scene or they fucked a couple people that day, you know?
I want to ask you a question. For someone that wants to know if they have HSV2 or not, what's the correct way of doing it and also proving to the world that they don't have it?
So honestly, it's none of the world's business, first off. It's none of anybody's business other than the person that you are going to be having sex with. Just to make that clear. But as far as figuring out if you have HSV or herpes in general, honestly, everybody has the gene. Everybody has it in their system. It's just whether or not it's activated. As you can see, whenever I showed my result, there was a number on that green box that I had. It said less than 0.9. that means yes, it's in my system. No, it's not active. No, I cannot give it to anybody. No, I will not receive an outbreak. If you have HSV 1 or 2 and you're not experiencing symptoms, honestly, healthcare providers do not suggest that you go get tested because you could scare yourself. You could scare yourself into thinking that you have something and that you're going to have to deal with something lifelong that will probably never come up and never be contagious ever in your life. As far as getting tested, I feel like you should get tested if you have symptoms. If you have something like an outbreak, if you have discomfort, if you have itchiness, if there are symptoms, go get tested. But if not, I mean, herpes is literally something that isn't life-threatening for real.
So it's overrated, basically.
Of course, the stigma is way too high. People think that you're dirty just because you have herpes. I literally know somebody personally that caught herpes their first body. The first time they ever had sex was the first time they ever contributed, whatever the fuck. I don't know how to say that. Contracted. There it is. I do know how to say that, but it just didn't come to mind. Contracted it without having multiple sex partners. It was the first time they were deceived. Things like this is sexual assault. It's sexual violence. It's
if you do decide to keep doing your OnlyFans and keep having sex on OnlyFans, are you? I'm obviously they're gonna know, but I'm saying, are you gonna be using protection now? Are you not gonna be using protection? What does your future content look like?
So my future content is really gonna kind of be solo content. I haven't necessarily been into the whole collaboration. If I do post a porno or anything like that, it's going to be a romantic partner, somebody that I'm actually involved with. Again, after I caught HSV, I started to respect myself more.
Yo, ask about Ron Suno.
I stopped having just random ass sex as often as I would before.
By the way, is that? I don't mean to cut you, but is that also like maybe you know for the young girls who are watching you? You said after you caught this STD doing OnlyFans, you started to respect yourself a bit more. Do you think that that's part of because again this whole collab thing, and really what I think is that I think if Homie got it, he probably was collabing with smaller creators, knowing that maybe I don't have the leverage of saying certain shit or asking him for certain shit. And y'all are just thinking about the collab opportunity, right? So like, that gotta be a bold move to know you got a big ass bump on your shit and be like, no, we still doing this shit and we filming in 4K, right?
Nigga, this is drama, nigga. You see it in the title.
I mean, a lot of predators go for people that don't have a lot of knowledge, don't have a lot of experience, and go for people that won't necessarily catch on. That's
Danae. Rob Suno. They say that you had a previous relationship with, I don't know what that is right now. Were you guys having, I don't want to get involved in your guys' private life, but is that somebody that, did you know at the time that you had HSV2 when you were with that person?
Did I put Rob in the text?
He knows that I have HSV, but I don't feel like it's anybody's business whether or not I had sex with him or not.
True. Fair enough. Yeah, it's your guys' own relationship. I agree. But he knew it was real.
Yeah. A lot of people that I've met in person, even if we didn't have a sexual relationship or not, know that I have HSV too. It's not a secret.
Oh my God.
And by the way, so
wait, but with Mel,
again, Gucci third leg.
All the other people she cleared. Why did she clear both?
Results on stream tomorrow. If he is indeed negative, will you give him an apology? And also, by the way, he says he is flirting with the idea of pursuing legal action because you essentially have labeled him as someone that has an STD that's passed it out. I don't know if that's what's nudging him to retire, but he's saying he's contemplating, once his results is in, pursuing some legal action about how you've spoken about him.
I mean, that's fine. If he wants to take legal action, I'm not. Does it look like my hand is shaking? I'm not at all scared of that. He can do whatever he needs to do to prove his case.
She said, let me see what she said.
I won't apologize because I came face to face with exactly what affected me. Infected me. I'm not. I even if he does come up here with fake results or real results, another thing that I will tell everybody is that if he was on medication for long enough, he could become undetectable after being on medication for a specific amount of time. So I just want everybody to keep that in mind.
Or stream, not hunch on
but
you, dude.
Wait, so you're saying that if he were to actually have HSV2 but he was on medication, it won't show up in a blood test?
That guy.
If he was on medication for a prolonged period of time and he was undergoing treatment to make sure it's undetectable, yes, he could come up with a negative result. That happens. It's the same with HIV. You could be diagnosed with HIV 1 year and then 2 years later it's undetectable.
And how do you do that?
Medication. Treatment.
Medication. Gotcha.
Hey, by the way, does it make, because once all of this happened, and I'm wondering how you feel as a person. Like I really want to know like your reaction to, like I seen one of my friends, Silky, like he's like, yo, she DM me, like I see there was a porn star, Lil D. Pause on that. By the way. He came out. He said, "Yo, I only took a picture with her." Like people are almost treating you like they have to speak up to say they never had sex with you.
Of course, this nigga, yo, he's always gonna bring me up.
Does that make you feel a little bit hurt that people are speaking about you, like like they wouldn't want to touch you with 10 well, I'm glad nothing happened.
I'm hip to this
like
shit.
like they dodged a bullet. Like,
I really can put myself in other people's shoes. As far as Silky goes, I DM'd him after I saw the clip of him showing that he dodged a bullet. I literally, my management told me to hit him up to see if I could go on stream. I've been on several streams, time and time again with Kai Cenat, Deshae Frost, V Boogie, all them people. Like, I've been on streams. I was just trying to see if I could go on a stream. Yes, he's an attractive man, but again, after I caught HSV, I slowed the fuck down.
Wait, did you fuck Kai? Yeah. You fuck Kai?
No.
Hold on, you're saying as soon as you got HSV2, that's when you were like,
you know
all right,
I guess that because she said Silky's attractive, and he wanted to see like, yo, if you fucked Kai, she could be like, she just have to clout, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I just not alone.
It's like when you caught it, you kind of have like a reality check.
110%, and I feel like that's like a sign again to get into spirituality. It's a sign from divine to me that it was time to slow down, because even though I'm saying respect myself, OnlyFans models doing OnlyFans right now, it's not that they don't respect themselves. Mind you, like Academic said, it's a hustle. For me, it's rooted in things far more deeper than just a hustle. So for me, it was me disrespecting myself in a way, and I had to heal from that trauma. I had to self-explore, and I had to get to the root of things. But I definitely.
How much have you went down the realm of religion or spirituality? It felt like it was an awakening moment for you. Have you got into church, reading the Bible? Like, what have you been?
So I actually did buy my first Bible.
Oh my God!
Did I get through the whole thing? Gonna be honest, no. I've kind of always been on the border of religious and not. My mom was atheist, my dad was Christian, so you could only imagine what kind of household I was brought up in. I really started my spiritual journey whenever I was 15, after some things happened to me. And from there, I feel like I've just gotten closer and closer with first myself and Most High. And I honestly think that whenever I caught herpes, it was a time where it was just like, I was so excited for how much money that I was bringing in, especially after the Deshae Frost show and everything like that. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, money's looking great. Let me keep going. And then God was like, wait, it's time to slow down with the fucking.
That's probably
because you just wild out right before you got all these blessings. And in order to keep this thing going, in order to use your energy in the best ways possible, I have to give you a wake-up call, and that was that.
I know this is kind of a personal question, but I'm curious, and the reason why I'm curious, it's a two-pointer. How many bodies did you have before you caught, and then how many do you have after? And I just want to see where you're at with your sex life.
Good question.
And it's just anybody that also is worried about HSV2, and also you're doing this for the women out there, even men out there. So how many bodies would you approximate that you had before and then after you were contracted?
So since everybody thinks I'm already nasty, bitch, I don't give a fuck about telling my body count. So Gucci was 44. Okay.
19.
I'm now during the time, and listen. After Gucci, right? Before I found out that I had herpes, I wild the fuck out.
Yo,
okay?
I said 44.
After Gucci, I caught. Let me go back.
Wait, hold on. By the way, wild the fuck out just for content, or you were just having fun having sex with random men?
I was literally like just having like protected this flings, you know, and I was very safe. Like the only time that I was careless was with Gucci. As far as everybody else, people that weren't porn stars, I was overly conscious of everything that I was doing, you know. Condoms for head and sex. Not only that, I wouldn't even have sex like for real. Like it might have been like, oh yeah.
Oh, stop it! You did not suck the Shea Frost dick with a condom. Stop it, Cat.
I had sex with the Shea Frost before I fucked Gucci. And,
no, I know. Remember you because you said you gave Deshae Frost oral sex in June.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I'm talking about like the spree that I had.
Oh, okay.
The spree was already cut by the time I had oral sex.
Wait.
Got it.
By the way, you know, just trying to, you know, fact check here.
Because I know there's something like genital
I know
and
you
oral.
clearly
Does she have
pinpointed the
genital?
Gucci situation, but you did mention 44 guys before him or including him. How many men did you have sex with? Because you said it was in February, January, and February.
Oh, genital.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
She got both?
I didn't while out until probably like a week and a half before I found out that I had herpes. So with that time frame keeping in mind, there's no way that I would have fucking tested positive for herpes from any of those men other than Gucci.
How many men?
So
nah, this is gonna look crazy.
Yeah, look on your face.
From February to March. From February to March, what? How many niggas you was fucking?
Nah, it was just. I'm not good at math. Hold on, I gotta use my calculator.
You gotta do math?
What?
I got it!
Use the calculator. Let's see what.
Before I stopped, it was literally.
The generation is cooked. It's cooked, man. Yo.
7!
7 in a month!
So you had 7 before you completely were like, fuck this.
7
I'm out.
like
I'm out of the sex game. Like I'm a like be on some different shit. 7.
In a short amount of time. Like mind you, it was literally like a week.
Okay.
Where I already had lesions, like I already experienced my lesions and everything. Like I didn't know what it was. I was still testing negative for herpes and everything. The lesions already presented themselves prior to me having sex with these people.
Sorry, you said 7 different you said 7 different bodies in 1 week, right?
Yeah.
By the way, you know why I'd called OnlyFans a hustle for most people is that, put it like this, right? And you know, I don't want to pocket watch or anything, but I could, you know, I always pocket watch, but still, I would imagine you said, you know, you're taking care of your family. Like this is like a career, right? I feel like a lot of people don't treat OnlyFans like even the low-level porn star treats porn. For example, and the reason why I was saying about OnlyFans women is that if I know having sex with other male creators, right, is my job, I wouldn't jeopardize this to go outside that circle to fuck random people, fly out here, go fuck this rapper, this and third, knowing that, like, look what happened to you. Not saying obviously that happened there because you say you called it be a creator, but it could just end your whole shit, or not end your whole shit, but like just kind of change the trajectory of your life. And I think those people, and I'm even speaking about Gucci, I'm pretty sure he was just slanging cock everywhere. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure if he does have it, he didn't contract it from maybe a female creator. He maybe caught a chick on South Beach and just dicked her down and caught it. He was probably fucking every chick wrong. You know what I'm saying? And that's the hustle part. If, you know, when, you know, I know a lot of sex workers, you know, that are on OnlyFans that they almost do like some cognitive dissonance in terms of how they look at OnlyFans, and because of that there's a breakdown where you don't take it as serious, or you don't think that you need to have these necessary safeguards to make sure such a thing that we're talking about today doesn't happen. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, again, I do think this is very important because I hope the industry acknowledges this and like makes necessary changes. Because like I look at you, you're 20 years old and you basically say your trajectory of your life, like you're literally saying you almost regret it, right? Like, you know, obviously not regret making the money, but you regret, you know, these circumstances that led to this moment, right?
Got daughter, so she will let me hit.
Well, that's part of life. And look, the person you are today is you had to have gone through what you have gone through, and you've learned a lot. And I think that's good. I think everything happens for a reason, right? You said you picked up a Bible, and now you're understanding what you got to do now and all this stuff. So I think you've learned a lot, and maybe this is the correct path for you. You know.
Hey, your future romantic partner. How would you? I know you're very young. You're probably not there yet.
To say in June, but got it in March.
And maybe you haven't even thought about this. But like, how would you explain this to your future romantic partner of how you came to this point, right? Like, you know that person's probably gonna love you, but they're probably gonna want to understand the decisions that led you to that point, and then the fact that they would be, you know, they're gonna have to cope with the fact that you have herpes. Like, have you thought about that or no?
I have thought about it, and I, like you said, my future partner is gonna love me regardless of my past.
I don't.
And I honestly,
no, they're gonna love you in spite of it.
I don't want to overthink about it because I know that real love isn't based on what has happened before.
You don't know anything about real life.
Will happen later. It's about how you guys feel right now, how you guys are compatible, and everything like that. And I want everybody, even if you caught HSV, regardless if you had a whole phase or not, remember that. Like, somebody is going to love you regardless of what happened to you. Like, it doesn't matter. Especially to them, especially to that person that is really meant to love you. But I wanted to ask something, actually, because, if, like, he was getting tested, right? Every week, like he said that he was.
I think he said every 2 weeks.
He was
every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't we see a test result today? Why do we have to wait until tomorrow? If he already has a negative result from recently, why can't he post it today? Why can't he show us, like, for sure?
Hold on, great question, and I'm gonna give the answer that my understanding gave me, and then you could tell me because you're in that business. It felt like he was agreeing with me when I said that most standard testing panels does not include a blood test for HSV2. You could tell me if standard panels for, you know, the adult entertainment industry included. I guess he was saying, yeah, the majority of people don't get tested for it. So I guess he has to go out of his way and to request a test for it, and that's how we could get it, right? Does that make sense?
Okay, well, I mean, but I know that. I mean, shit.
Well, we're gonna see tomorrow. I mean, I'm not trying to give him the benefit of the doubt here, right? I don't, you know, but tomorrow he is coming on.
I think that boy guilty. I ain't gonna lie to you. I definitely think he's guilty. Like, you know what I mean? I think he's capping a little bit too much, but I think he's trying to do one of those things to say she ain't catching from me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's what he's trying to do. How much would an apology mean to you? Like, if he was saying, hey, listen, I apologize, not saying it's gonna make anything better, but if he owned up to it and said, hey, I apologize for my unsafe practices while having sex with you, would that mean anything to you at all?
Of course I would appreciate it. I feel like any victim of any kind of assault would appreciate an apology, a direct apology from the predator that did it to them. But
predator is insane.
Honestly, it wouldn't mean anything compared to knowing that he can't do it again. You know, because sorry only means so much.
What question? What if he were to want to be like, all right, look, I'm in your city, let's meet up, let's link, and I wanna meet face to face and apologize to your face. Does that mean anything?
I will never, ever, ever, ever intentionally link up with that man, ever in my life, only because of what has happened with us behind closed doors.
Right. I get that.
No.
You did mention, I know you don't want to talk about other women, but like, so when I watched a video of the tattoo, there was another woman who got his name tatted as well. Do you believe she's contracted? I know you don't want to speak about, you know, other people, but
that's why she don't want to say, look at the face he made.
Contracted that virus as well, because clearly that was during the same period where clearly you all were having sex, or he had sex with
she's
you and
here.
probably her.
Oh, yeah, look at the face she
I'm
made.
taking it from your body language. You probably
Look at the
think
face
she
she
did.
made, dog.
Again. Well, I said this on Twitter. I feel like it's very disrespectful to assume somebody else's STD status, considering that he did have an outbreak while he was fucking me and her. Hey, context clues.
Do the math, right?
But I mean,
She basically just says to her.
I don't know. And I'm not going to sit here and be like, bitch, you got to hurt. Because, babe, I don't know. You could have been the lucky ones, because there is 100% a possibility that could happen. Well, I'm not going to say 100%, but there is a likelihood that she could not have contracted the virus. I do know that they were having sex a week before, because they literally, that was one of the conversations that we had, was that they were having sex a week before I even fucked the man. You know? So, and it takes a while for sores like that to heal up to the way that it did. So she could have that shit. You know?
Oh
I don't
my
know.
God.
How are you going about treating your
Newsflash,
herpes?
she gave it to him.
I'm on medication. On top of that, I am very conscious of what I put in my body. Whenever you do have herpes, you have to stay away from things like rice, bread, complex carbs. Taking lysine every
Imagine
day.
that.
Anybody that has herpes,
Imagine
lysine,
the
1,000
other girl
milligrams
gave it to
of
him.
milligrams of lysine a day
Crazy.
will help balance that arginine and lysine in your system. Arginine is what causes an outbreak, so just stay away from that. That's complex carbs, that's cocoa, that's alcohol, that's tobacco, that's like unhealthy things for your body, basically. If there's high arginine levels in your body,
Oh my
you're going
God.
to have
So
an
when
outbreak.
these girls be like,
Yeah, for everybody,
No,
thank
I
you.
don't drink alcohol.
Anyone in the live chat that has herpes or knows anyone with herpes,
I ain't
thank you
lying, I'm just staying away
for
from
that.
50%.
Appreciate that.
I ain't lying.
And by the way,
You can't take
you
a
know,
shot.
I'm serious here. You know,
That's
before
how
I
you
even
get
know,
'em.
actually, I knew you were coming on here.
You can't drink wine? You don't want to drink no wine? Come on, stop the show.
To speak to Gucci or whatever.
We got you.
But I learned going on your Twitter, and there was
You gonna
another
take
person
this
who
shot.
retweeted.
You gonna
I
show
promise
me.
you, I learned so much about it. It made me a little bit more prepared to ask some of the questions, and hopefully people are watching. They, you know, obviously. You're probably not coming to me at Adin like your doctor, but hopefully you can learn something.
Why
I wonder what
question marks?
you are gonna do
Nigga,
in
I'm
terms
thinking
of,
pertaining to finding out.
or if you even feel the need
bro.
to do anything in educating, because when people hear that, that is kind of like the new HIV. Like people like what? Like, but once I heard a lot of education, okay, the percentage of transmission during this time is this, blah blah blah. Da, da, da. Like when I learned a lot more, and it made me a lot less ignorant, and I probably would have had a very ignorant conversation without knowing that. Do you feel like it's your job to kind of like help the masses kind of realize what this is?
You can't take the shot. You can't
Yes,
get the cop.
110%.
First time
I
chatter.
full-heartedly want to become an advocate for herpes. I want to be somebody that people can ask about herpes. I think that, especially now, exposing myself to the world,
Real.
I feel like it's a
I wanna
definite
crack you, Silky.
door opening to being a person that can help everybody first get past this this narrative and stigma
nigga
that
almighty
anybody
Jay
with
went from
herpes is literally
top
just
scam of,
dirty. That
scamming
word
his
dirty
own fucking
triggers
label
me because
to
you can
say
still
gay
be
shit in Silky
clean
fucking chat.
and
Holy
have
shit.
herpes.
Holy
But
fucking shit.
yes, I definitely think that
Holy fucking
my
shit,
career is more leaning towards being an advocate more than
I
a
got
porn star
herpes
or an
too.
OnlyFans model, you know, because even OnlyFans models, I know a ton of OnlyFans models, bright, smart women, creative women, talented women. They just decided to do porn, so nobody takes them serious sometimes. So it's like, I definitely think that.
Which is what we tell you bitches before you decide to do porn. We say, we acknowledge that you could be smart. We acknowledge that you could be talented. But if you do porn, niggas is gonna think that you're not smart. You're not talented. It's just like for niggas. No nigga who's a male porn star complains, oh yo, people don't want me to be the president, nigga. We understand, nigga. You're a porn star, you stupid nigga.
What was the moments of you, even telling your parents? I'm guessing you probably went to them before the internet. Did they embrace you? Did they, I don't know if they were in tune with your decision to become a OnlyFans creator. Did they hit you with the, well, I told you so, or were they, sympathetic? You tell me.
So I don't really talk to my dad for personal reasons. As far as my mother goes, supportive since day one.
Of course.
She's really the reason why I'm
of
still
course,
here
yeah,
today,
like-
because anybody that has caught HSV knows
Yo,
there's suicidal
it makes fucking sense.
tendencies that come after.
What do you
So
mean
she
there's
has been my number one supporter.
tendencies?
Even before I caught
Well, this is the
HSV,
same
it didn't matter
thing,
what I was
bro.
going through. She was there to support me. So I definitely can say that my mom has been there. She didn't want me to do OF. She didn't want me to do porn. But she also wasn't going to shame me. She did not say, I hate you, this and that. My mom has always been like an accepting person.
So did her dad
as far as
say,
my
"I
dad
hate
goes,
you"?
he did find out that I did OnlyFans after I caught herpes, but my dad is a Caribbean man.
What
I
country?
don't really want to tell him. He's probably gonna find out. He doesn't really have social media.
Wait,
as
he doesn't
much.
know?
Like my dad doesn't know that I have herpes. No, he's probably
Wait,
found
what country
out
is he from? What country?
Jamaica.
Oh my God, Mumbo Club. Yeah, nah, he gonna go crazy. You see the flag back there? They're not playing. But yeah, any siblings, by the way?
I have a little brother.
How old is he?
Oh my!
He is 18.
No!
Again, there was a very smart woman. I
Oh
think
my
she even, I don't know
God!
who it was.
Keep him hidden, bro,
retweeted a bunch.
please.
She had so many resources for people who are
keep
sex
him
workers.
hidden.
I'm wondering if you tapped into some of those resources, or if you sought therapy, because again, you mentioned suicidal thoughts, and that has to, you have your whole life ahead of you, and it feels like you're dealing with understanding what this disease, or not disease, but virus is, better than you were when you probably first contracted it. Did you seek any therapy, or you've just been, kind of doing it on your own?
Oh, I've just been doing it on my own. So I did experience recently a panic attack and a mental breakdown after quite some time since I experienced my last one. So healing is never ending. I feel like at first I thought I could really do it by myself, but after everything that's gone on the last couple of days, it kind of made me realize that it is time to go to therapy. I did go to therapy in high school before everything happened. Now, I definitely am going to seek that. I definitely think that anybody that is experiencing something like this needs to go to therapy too.
I do want to. Sorry, I don't want to butt in though. You seem like you're shining and you're glowing, and I do want to say you're not dirty for having herpes. You know what I mean? Like, it's true what you're saying. And anybody that does have herpes in this chat, there's thousands of people watching. Somebody that they know, that somebody, or maybe even them, they have herpes. So it's awesome seeing you shine and look like you're glowing right now. And seriously, kudos to you, for real. That's awesome.
Thank you so much.
And by the way, I said the same thing.
Nah, ain't be gaslighting, bro, because I seen him gaslight Scott Reed. They're saying that shit was like material.
Anyway, what I said to him is that this woman coming out and saying it, people are gonna act like she's a 1 in 100. I listen. I got my ear tapped into the industry, and if you hear about the music industry and the women they have sex with frequently, and sometimes people be asking these questions, why everybody passing around some of the same women, I would probably say the herpes rate in the industry is like 40%. That's how, again, people want to act like, oh no, this is this one girl. Man, there is I could name 20 Instagram models, and the same rappers keep fucking them. I'm like, well, then I hear
Almighty J just said I have herpes live on the Kick chat.
Oh, well.
Oh, well, there you go.
What's crazy is, actually, one thing that actually, this might sound insane.
Yeah.
And this is alleged. This is rumored.
Yeah.
Rumored.
Okay.
I'm going to literally scream that it's rumored that people like Diddy, crazy person to say it first, Rihanna, Jay-Z, Beyonce, all these kinds of people are rumored to have herpes.
Oh yeah.
Usher, all that kind of stuff. Like some of the most successful people in the industry, some of the most successful people in just regular business have herpes, have things like HIV, have hepatitis. There's hepatitis strains that are incurable. Like, there's things that people don't know that behind closed doors somebody's going through, and they might look up to that person.
Yeah. I got to be honest. Years ago, when the whole lawsuit came out with Usher, I was shocked by it, but he ended up settling. And I'm gonna be honest with you, women still love him. Whatever. Young boy. some of those names you've mentioned, which I won't say because some of them are powerful as a motherfucker. But again, I know.
Yeah.
I don't know if maybe it's an industry thing versus the rest of the regular world. But I think people, because you were vocal about it, and you're coming out to say, I have it, they're gonna make it like you're the 1 out of 100. You're the 1%, when you're probably, it's at least 30%. I know I said 40, but it's at least 30%. So think about every celebrity, or especially the music business, 1 out of 3. Like, come on.
Act word on the street is saying that 6ix9ine gave it to you.
Yo, how you gonna turn a serious topic? We having so much awareness right now. Everybody, you better clear up Almighty J's name, man. Like, how you just gonna?
No, Jay said it to me.
Oh, you said you got it.
No, Jay in my chat said I have herpes.
So he said you have it, or he has it?
No, like I as in him. He said it.
Oh, okay. All right, well, everybody live their truth. Hold on, would you do a scene with him?
Oh, chat, there go first.
Jay, Almighty Jay.
Jay said.
Respectfully, and that's something I wanted to touch on. Respectfully, I understand that a lot of people may relate to me and have herpes as well. I appreciate the gesture. I appreciate the offers, but I am not looking for somebody to create content with. And just because you have herpes, I love that you offered. Thank you so much. But I will not collab with you just because you have herpes.
What?
My soulmate could have herpes as well. Hey, I have no fucking clue. But I'm not going to trauma bond with somebody just because they have herpes like me.
Question, does your baby, when you plan to have a kid one day, is there a way to protect your child from having herpes?
C-sections or being on medication whenever you're going through a birth. And if you don't have an outbreak, even if you're not medicated, there's a possibility that you can have a smooth birth without having any complications.
Got it.
But I do want to ask you guys, whenever he comes on here tomorrow, please ask him to log into that portal. Like, fuck a scrolling down the website. Fuck that. You can fake whatever the fuck. Right? Have him log in. Because he ain't logging to shit. He really didn't really show much of shit that's really...
okay. Well, look, tomorrow, will you be active as well to hop on?
Most likely, yeah. Most
cool.
likely.
I have a prediction how tomorrow's going to go. Listen.
And he also said that we shot 4 scenes. We shot 5. So just fact checking. I can show everybody. So.
And by the way, I have a prediction how tomorrow's gonna go. No, don't.
What the fuck?
I think tomorrow. Listen, there's no way he's hopping on here to show anything but a negative test. Like, come on, what type of idiot would do that, right? So he's gonna show a negative test, right? It's just how he's gonna show a negative test. Like, nobody's gonna come on here and be like, all right, Adin, thank you for giving me the platform to announce. What the fuck?
I have herpes.
Like, hell no. So it's either he's not going to come on.
I mean, nigga,
or if he comes on, it's definitely going to be negative. And then it's just whether you believe the validity of whatever negative you see.
Like, I just watched he trying to promote his NFT.
And that's it. Is it a legit test? And I think, the story will be told, right?
Okay, well, look, let's continue this tomorrow. Act part 2 tomorrow. I do want to say thank you so much for coming on, Danae, and we'll hopefully see you tomorrow, and we'll see where we're at with everything.
Thank you for having me. You guys are great. I love this. Thank you.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.
Condom NFT.
Act, stay on really quick, academics.
It's cracking.
Act tomorrow, 100%. You're not wrong. He's gonna come out with a negative test. We just gotta see if that test is real.
Yeah, and I think that's where I'm gonna try to do a little bit of research on how people could fake a test. Because come on now, first of all, my boy Nigerian, come on man, come on.
Yeah, them niggas so.
Yo, you think a Nigerian coming on here to disgrace his whole country with a positive test, bro? Are you crazy?
So do you think that he's negative or positive?
I'm gonna be honest with you, brother. This is my gut feeling, and again, I'm still gonna be very neutral. Because I don't want to just say,
blah, blah, blah.
But I think homeboy got it.
Yeah.
I think he got it. I think he was probably being arrogant. Like, again, I'm reading these cues that are just mad in the open.
Yeah.
He's spitting in girls' mouths. He's going on podcasts saying he's fucked 3,000 girls.
Yeah.
I see girls that have talked about they couldn't wait to collab with him.
Yeah.
And it's a power dynamic, right? Like, yo, are you gonna question me about my results when you're even lucky to be the chick was 19. Like, by the way, I know 44 is still a lot of bodies, but bro, he's probably looking at her like, yo, if your revenue was $8K a month
What about
before,
the bodies that we don't know?
I fuck you, it's gonna jump up to 15. So I definitely
58
could
times
see
3.
her. I could definitely see him
That's-
being so arrogant that he think it could be hidden,
174,
right?
I do want to touch base on one thing though. A lot of girls nowadays at the age of 19 and 20 have a lot of bodies. So that means, and you're not wrong, industry girls and just college girls, pretty much every girl in America, the average American girl nowadays has a lot of fucking bodies. I don't know, because of my generation, I don't know what it is, Zach.
Nah, it is your generation. Yo, let me
58
tell you,
times
sport
3.
fucking has never been this popular. I mean, pop culture is pushing it. You have, it's coming through the music, it's coming through the culture. And again, as men get more sexually active younger, who are they getting sexually active with? Also, here's the thing. I think because, beauty is also becoming so much more common among women, and maybe like people have just bred into just more attractive women, or women just know how to, figure out how to get more beautiful. They're getting targeted by guys like, not saying you, but like people that got some shit. And,
No, I understand what you're saying.
And sex has become like this commodity that's like a
Like
door
chicken
opener.
hands.
Yeah, it's like a door opener for them, right? Where
Right.
it's like back in the day, you would hear a guy really pursue a girl and not get anywhere. Like, could you imagine a girl coming around you and be like, yo, you gotta wait 2 months for it? Get the fuck on out of here. You know what I mean? Like, there's a girl 20 times better than you who's sucking dick first 5 minutes, and what she said was so alarming to me. She said, I finally learned to respect myself afterwards. I ain't gonna lie
After
to
she
you,
got the herpes. Yeah.
if I had a daughter, I'm clipping that and playing it for her 3,000 times. Because I think, most women who do OnlyFans, before they get to the point that she's at, you know what they say? Oh, y'all are just mad because, like, we're taking the power in our hands. They feel it's empowering, right?
Correct.
So
Correct.
they're not thinking about the health risk. They're not thinking about how society views them until a moment like this. And I think that's the sad part, bro.
You're not wrong, bro. You're not wrong. I think it's a little bit weird that why do you have to wait till you actually have the herpes to fucking have that way? Whatever. It's her life. And look, she's 20 years old. Yeah, she has 58 bodies at 20. But now, by the time she's 30, she probably will have less than 100. And again, I don't even know what the fuck I'm trying to get at with this, but what I'm trying to say is you're not wrong, Ak. And that leads me to think, would I rather a gay son or a thought daughter, Ak? And you answer that first. Gay son or thought daughter?
Gay son or thought daughter. And I'm gonna go with a thought daughter still. I'm gonna really try. I'm gonna try my best. A gay son we can't do nothing with. Like, we can't figure it out type shit. And I don't mean like, you can't do nothing with. Like, I just mean, bro, I can't try to impart my wisdom trying to coach what he got going on. Feel me? But a thought daughter, I could see. She did mention that she had a strange relationship with her father. When she talked about devaluing herself, she talked about she didn't have I really do think this is gonna sound radical, and for all my YouTube people who watching, I apologize for this, but this is what I really think. I do think the whole gene passes through the mom. That's number one. Number two, I do think that
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I really do
women
think that
growing
if the
up
mother's a
needs
cheater,
to see
the daughter gonna be a
male
cheater.
love.
Like, I really think that's facts,
not
bro.
based on sexuality.
'Cause, bro, like,
right?
it's
And if there's
genes,
no
it's
male presence,
characteristic
really the
traits.
father, right? That could make them have that self-esteem of knowing that you're worth more than just fucking everybody. Like
if they're willing to do certain
y'all remember
money, if they're
women
willing-
used to
if they
say
don't
this
have-
thing
if they're
like,
not
how much would you
morally
fuck
correct
somebody
as a
for? They'd be like, $1
person,
billion.
those
These chicks
characteristics
is
traits
fucking
get
for like a
pounded down.
$250 collab, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's like these days there's more sex workers than ever.
Excuse me.
Right? Like, women sell themselves. And
Yeah.
shit, I do think that starts from the home. So I'm gonna pick the thought daughter, even though I'm gonna blame the mom first. Somebody that maybe the granny was a thought. Somebody's a thought. That thought gene got passed.
Give me gay son, Ak.
You want a gay son?
Give me a gay son. I'm gonna have his ass beat a few times and make him straight. I'm telling you, bro.
Nah, that don't work. Yo, you know what you're gonna be doing?
How you know? How you know? What? What am I gonna be doing? What?
You gonna be in the bathroom showing him how to shave the hair off of his shaft of his dick. I don't know what type of shit y'all got going on, but that's not what we finna do over here. You feel me? Like, yeah, nah. Give me the thought daughter.
You're not wrong, man. You know, a thought daughter. Look, every girl will have a hoe phase, right? So I guess you're right. I guess you eventually, the thought daughter will eventually have will be a wife after maybe you've introduced her to God or introduced her to whatever. Every girl's a fucking hoe phase. So you might as well.
You didn't tell me what you think though. The Gucci. Remember who's making 100 grand and says, yo, I'm out. Yo, you're making 100 grand.
True.
Just having girls.
Hey, I will vouch. I will say this. That is true. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. You know, you're spitting facts. Why would Gucci just quit OnlyFans? Think about it. If he's proven innocent, his name is gonna be the biggest. All the girls are gonna want him. He can make the most money ever. Why the fuck would he call it quits?
You know what that kind of made me think? That he knew he was. He knew he was positive, but tomorrow
he has an OnlyFans. Haley has an OnlyFans is crazy, nigga.
Messiah has a boyfriend, Kat has a boyfriend, Chloe has a boyfriend, and Haley has an OnlyFans. Yo, what? I think it's time for Silky to take that trip to the UK. Sorry, Jerry. Now post Kat and her boyfriend.